And we're just about ready to go here from the Coliseum. Shane Alberani and Robbie Irons with you here tonight. If you're just joining us, starters for the Komets, Dylan Ferguson will get the starts. And also Sean Sidlowski, Matt Bowdens, Gabriel Verpaelst, AJ Jenks, and Olivier Gallipo will be the starters for tonight's game. The Komets with some chance to actually make up some ground tonight with all the other teams in the Central Division. They are idle, so the Komets and Kalamazoo, the only two Central Division teams in action tonight. The Komets will have Indy here coming up on Friday, Valentine's Day, and then Saturday we will make the trip over to Wheeling, West Virginia to take on the Nailers. So another big weekend for the Fort Wayne Komets, and hopefully it starts right here tonight against Kalamazoo. Komets did not gain a win last week at Friday night in Kalamazoo. It was a tight game where the Komets actually had a goal taken off the board. It was disallowed due to a quick whistle, or the Komets may have walked out of that game at least with a point, but wasn't meant to be. So we'll just regroup and get her going here tonight. AJ Jenks will take the face-off. Jenks leads the team in power play goals, and that's where the Komets have been deadly this season. If there's one thing that has definitely been a bright spot, it has been the power play. The Komets currently second in the league in the power play, number one on the road, and we are underway here at the Coliseum. The puck is going to come down into the Kalamazoo zone. A quick icing on the Komets, and that's not a good way to start.
Well, the defense tried to get up to Bowden. He missed the deflection and went right down the ice, so it comes back into the Komet zone very quickly. Sidlowski on the ice with Bowden at the wings with Jenks at center. Face off back in the Komet zone again.
Face off to the right of Dylan Ferguson. Jenks and Taylor on the face-off. Comes up top of the circle. No, we'll have to do that again.
Kalamazoo 5 wins, 3 losses, 2 ties in the last 10 games. So they're hungry. They've been playing well the last week or so.
Jenks and Taylor again. Taylor wins this one. Comes up to the blue line. Edmondson will swing around. Van Voorst couldn't catch up to it as it goes up along the far side. Bowdens will get to Verpaelst in the corner. Tries to skate through a check along the far side. Taylor will pick it up. He sends it out in front of the net. Nobody there. Up top to the blue line. Edmondson will keep it in, and it comes down into the corner. Gallipo will get it out for the Komets. He'll get it to Sean Sidlowski on the right side. And Sidlowski now will flip it into the Kalamazoo zone. Coming down into the corner, here's Łyszczarczyk. He gets tangled up down there. Comes out to Sidlowski and couldn't bring it down. And Capelli will haul it in for Kalamazoo. Capelli will push it in, coming across the line. Van Voorst tried center it back, and it was broken up by Jenks. And now the Komets with it on the far side. It's Gallipo. They're looking to change it. Gallipo
dumps it in. Line change, Komets.
He'll get it down to Hildebrand. And the wings pick up the puck up along the left side. Catalyst is going to come down the middle of the ice, punch it off the wall, back down into the Komet zone. And it's Redicop down there. Out in front of the net, here is Brett McKenzie. Now right side. Now here is Rymsha for the Komets. Got it poked away, but McKenzie will pick it up. He'll come across the line, tries to center it, goes off the skate of Redicop, and back along the left side. Komets have it. Gottlieb to the blue line. Look out. Here's Bergh back over Gottlieb. A shot. It's blocked
again.
And taken away by Tho. Now on the left wing. The wings will come across the line. On to the left side. Shot not down. Right back in. Shot save made by Ferguson. The puck is
scramble.
Ferguson scrambles it. The puck is still loose, and it's now knocked away on the near side. And up top to the blue line. Here's a shot. That is blocked.
Ferguson lost the stick. Yep.
Ferguson gets tested.
Right. Yeah, scramble in front. The defense helped out. Everybody got the puck loose.
Wings banking off the wall. Sorensen gets it knocked back into the Kalamazoo zone. Tho will get it over on the right side, and the Wings have the puck in their own zone. Now they come right down the middle of the ice. Here's Lear cutting in, takes a shot, and a save made.
Got a piece of it.
Going into the net is Boston Lears. Peshtig drove him into the net.
Yeah, winger cut around the defenseman, had a bit of an angle on him. Ferguson came out, challenged him, got a piece of it, deflected it wide of the net. Then the net came off the mooring, so we get a quick whistle on it, which we needed. Second shot on goal. Ferguson comes up strong.
And Ferguson hasn't played since January 12th. You want him to get some action early.
Yeah.
Well, see probably as many shots as possible.
Well, he's getting them.
Face off to the right of Ferguson. Here's the drop. And digging it out of there is Jason Binkley. Binkley coming down the middle of the ice. Now on the left side, they come across the line. Comes down into the corner. Here's Łyszczarczyk below the goal line. In the corner, tries to center it. Shot, it goes wide. It was Jones with a chance. Now it goes along the far side, and the Wings have it. They go up along the left side. It is Tevis coming into the corner. And the Wings come down here up along the near side wall now. Petruzzelli in on the action for the Komets. Squirts loose to Łyszczarczyk, and he couldn't control it. Now it'll be Binkley taking it off the glass. And
the icing.
And that is a Just Cream Ice Cream Boutique icing call. Never settle for just one scoop at Just Cream Ice Cream Boutique on DuPont Road.
4 shots on goal by Kalamazoo, all coming out of scrambles. Ferguson's able to fight the puck away and make sure he kept that out of the net. No shots by the Komets. Face off back in the Komet zone. We played 3 minutes.
To the right of Ferguson, Taylor on the drop, and Jenks in there for the Komets. Komets, no shots on goal so far. Kalamazoo have given the Komets 4. And the puck comes down into the corner to Binkley. Binkley will take it off the glass. It's going to bounce up to the center line. Edmondson will drift back into the Komet zone. Kalamazoo with the puck. Edmondson on the left side shoots it into the Komet end. Coming down into the corner, Jason Binkley with a man on his back. Now Gallipo drops down to help him out. Gallipo goes behind the net. He goes along the far side, and now he'll send it into the Kalamazoo zone. It's going to be bouncing up along the near side. Stretching for it is Bowdens. Comes up to the blue line. Jenks will hold it in momentarily. Oh, it gets it back. Here's Bowdens. Now Jenks on the right side.
Shot.
Eyeing a shot. Takes it in. Hildebrand kicked it out.
Yeah, nice pass.
Goes along
Bowden
the far
couldn't put
side.
it away.
Down into the corner, swiped around behind the nets, and it will be the Wings with the puck. Taylor on the left side scoots it off the far wall and back into the Komet zone, and that'll be an icing on Kalamazoo.
Yeah, first offensive chance the Komets had. Jenks made a nice pass to the front of the net. Bowden was right there. He redirected it at the net. And again, the goaltender, Hildebrand, came out, made a nice save. He gets no credit for the save, though. Scramble in front again.
No score, 16:27 to go, first period. And here's the face-off to the right of Hildebrand. Brett McKenzie will take the draw. McKenzie and Justin Taylor comes up top of the circle to the blue line. Redicott gives it a chop. It goes on the near side. Can't hold it in, no. Now it rolls off his glove, and now back into the Komet zone. Here's Tanner Sorensen coming to the blue line. Here's a blast. Save made by Ferguson. Now they put it off Ferguson's leg. It goes wide of the net. Mason Bergh trying to clear it. It goes up top of the blue line to Catalyst. Catalyst, high slot, right side, shot blocked. Goes up along the far side, and it is Fairley to the blue line. It is Sorensen with a shot. That'll go wide. Ferguson knocks it aside. It goes down into the corner. Mason Bergh, or Gottlieb rather, is after the puck. Now it rolls behind the net. They center it up, and it's hacked out of there by McKenzie. And Redicott will get up along the far side, back to the center line. And Kalamazoo quickly turned the corner, bring it right back in. Sorensen's shot. That is blocked. It is going to be knocked around on the face-off circle on the right side. Now the Komets are able to get it out, and the puck rolls to the neutral zone. Now Fairley will come back across the line. The Komets might get called for too many men here. It was a
trying to do a line change with the defenseman. I think it was Redikoff got caught making the change. Puck hit him in the skates, and I think they're going to get called for it. Komets will be a man short. First power play of the game going to Kalamazoo. Face off in the Komet zone.
It's a bench minor. Too many men on the ice for the Komets.
McKenzie goes in the box to sit it out.
Off to the right of Ferguson. Justin Taylor will take the face-off with Jenks.
Still can't drop the puck cleanly.
Taylor's going to get kicked out. Boston Lear will come in his place. And Jenks leans in. Here's the drop. Tries to kick it off the dot, and it comes to the blue line. Catalyst up top. It comes. Catalyst moving the puck along the far side. Icapelli drops it down low. Now they try and center it to Lear, and Lear is drilled by Verpaelst. The puck comes along the near side. Komets are able to clear the zone.
Jenks dumps it down.
Into the Kalamazoo end. Here's Catalyst. He'll chase after it. And he goes behind the net. Put it right out in front. Oh, chopped away. Petruzzelli with a steal coming in. He takes a shot, and it goes wide.
Fanned on it. Hildebrand came out and got him.
Great play by Petruzzelli. Short-handed chance for the Komets. Catalyst now has the puck. Sends it around the wall. Ferguson comes out. He'll stop it. And pushed up along the far side. Bowden's down there. Verpaelst there as well. Verpaelst in the corner. Goes behind the net looking for Gallipo. Verpaelst now gets it up. And it's going to go to the blue line.
Good play. Got it out.
John Tevis goes back for Kalamazoo. Gives it to Icapelli. And Icapelli takes a wide turn with it. Goes along the left side. Sorensen drops it back to Icapelli. He'll come across the line.
Around wide.
Goes down into the corner. Icapelli behind the net. Tries to wrap it around. Ferguson kept it out with the left leg.
Comet defense down the ice.
And now it'll be deflected into the Komet zone. And the penalty kill doing his job here. 47 seconds to go on the man advantage. Anthony Petrozelli had probably the best scoring chance of the night so far for the Komet. Shorthanded just a second ago.
Yeah, he was in there checking through the defense, threw the puck away. Jenks grabbed it. He threw it back to Petrozelli. Petrozelli all by himself in front. Tried to give him a little head deke, but Hildebrand came out, poke-checked it off his stick.
To the left of Ferguson. 14-16 to go in the first. No score. And the drop goes to Peshnik along the far side, up top to the blue line. Held in Sorensen. Sorensen spins around, trying to get away. Gets it in front of the net where Bowdens is there to meet the puck, and he will clear the length of the ice. Hildebrandt will come out. He gives it up to Tho. Tho being chased by Sidlowski.
Down to 30 seconds.
Tho will take a wide turn, coming up along the left side. It'll find its way into the neutral zone. Now he negotiates all the way across the far side. Now on the left wing, it comes to Blaney. Blaney cutting in. Here's a shot, and it's kicked out of there again by Ferguson. Back along the far side. 10 seconds to go on the penalty. And Sorensen saucers one over. Here's a drive that goes wide and rims all the way to the blue line. Sorensen up along the left side, and the penalty has now expired.
Full strength, 5-on-5.
The puck is going to find its way into the Kalamazoo zone. And down goes Wilson. Wilson after it, being chased by Bayless. Wilson on the right side. We're skating 5-on-5 now. No score as Wilson will get it to Edmondson on the left side. Moving it into the Komet zone. It's going to trickle off the end wall where Max Gottlieb has it. Gottlieb going along the far side. Wrapped up on the play. Now it gets over to Bayless. Bayless will move it forward. And the Komets here got something cooking. Łyszczarczyk on the right side. They come across. It is Jones back down low into the corner for Łyszczarczyk. Łyszczarczyk on the near side. Jones now trying to sneak down low, and he does. Jones now trying to put it back in front of the net where it's broken up by Wilson. Wilson is down there. Now it rolls in front again. The Komets couldn't get a stick on it. Jones after it up along the far side. Jones is able to get it up top of the blue line. Gottlieb cross-ring pass looking for Łyszczarczyk. Goes off of his stick. Łyszczarczyk still with it.
Looking for somebody.
He spins around trying to get away from Edmondson as he skates into the corner. Łyszczarczyk up along the near side boards. Drops it down low. Now they're looking for Mason Bergh, but the pass is intercepted by Edmondson. Bergh gets back in it.
It's intercepted again.
Bergh along the far side. He tries to center it as he falls down. It goes behind the net, and the Wings come up with it. On the left side, punched off the wall and coming across is Van Voorst. His shot's going to be blocked, and it's going to go along the far boards for Mason Bergh. Bergh sends it ahead, comes off the stick of Rymsha, and now back into the Kalamazoo zone. Quickly forward, it's Icapelli coming across the line, taking a shot. Ferguson the save, got the right pad on it. Back up along the near side, it comes into the corner. Now it's going to be shaken loose up along the near boards. Rymsha can't get to it, and the Wings go back in their own zone. Icapelli now to the center line. Back into the Komet zone. Gallipo gloves it out of the air. Oh, he coughed it up. Icapelli going down into the corner. He's mixed up with Verpaelst. The puck goes along the far side. Now pitched down below by Jenks. And the Komets have got possession in their own end.
Move it. Give it to him.
There is Gallipo. Gallipo getting it to Jenks at the Komet blue line. Komets are changing as Matt Bowdens comes right off the bench, enters the play. He's got the puck. Back to Gallipo in the Komet zone. And the Komets in no hurry here, as Verpaelst will get it into the Kalamazoo zone, goes off the end wall, back off the side of the netting, now back up along the near side. Jenks reaching for it. Sorensen took it away from him. And the Komets still with only one shot on net here in the first period. Jenks goes back in the Komet zone. Now far side, Sidlowski hands it off. The puck comes across the line to Bowdens. Bowdens gets double teamed up along the wall. Big hit on the far side. Hitting the deck was Austin Fairley. Komets get the puck, but they got to keep it in the Kalamazoo zone. Sean Sidlowski on the right side. trying to get around Catalyst, and now Sadlowski gets it back to the Kalamazoo zone, but they can't control it. Now they come into the Komet zone. Left side, breaking up along the wall. That is Edmondson. He goes back behind the net. Now he's forced wide, fairly down into the corner. As Max Gottlieb got his hip into him, it goes back behind the net. Now it's punched up to Tho. Tho on the left side, coming down into the corner, trying to cut in front of the net where it's picked off, and Sean Sadlowski has it.
Got a man with him.
Right side.
Throw it at him.
Breaking in, he hits. Oh, just could not get a shot off.
Good back checking by Kalamazoo.
Nice pass there by Sadlowski. Now the Wings, they'll come across the line as we're coming up on halfway done here in the first period. No score. Redekop down there for the Komets, and now backhander is going to come all the way down to the Kalamazoo end of the ice, and into the corner goes Łyszczarczyk. Łyszczarczyk gets tangled up with Tevis. The puck comes loose all the way over here on the near side in the Kalamazoo zone, and the Wings are able to chase it down, but Petrozelli, Mr. Hustle down there up along the near side, gets it loose, and now it belongs to Tevis for the Kalamazoo Wings. He'll come across the line, shoots it into the near side corner. Now back up along the near side. Jason Bickley lost it coming in front of the net. Here's a shot by Lear, and it's picked off back by the Komets. Petrozelli on the near side softly punches it off the wall, goes down into the corner. Bayless goes in after it. And now Bayless up along the near side. Bayless, backhander, shot, Rymsha.
Good
and it's
shot,
saved by
Rymsha.
Hildebrandt. And now back. We got our penalty call, and it's going to be on the Komets. And we got a delayed call here. The Wings with the puck. I think the Komets going to pick up a slash here. Kovacs has got it for Kalamazoo. Will take his time with it as Hildebrandt darts to the bench for the extra skater.
Tacker on.
Wings with the puck. Justin Taylor going all the way back in his own end. And now he'll hand it off to Fairley, who goes back behind the net. Fairley will drop it off to Ganley. Ganley up along the left side. Here's Kovacs. And Kovacs into the neutral zone. He will come across the line. Left side to Taylor. Delayed call here on the Komets. Taylor now tries to send it up along the far side.
Kalamazoo still control.
Kalamazoo getting
outside the zone, though.
Right now, about extra 30 seconds of power play time. The Komets cannot get possession of the puck. And Kalamazoo had about 8 guys out there. It seemed like for a second. No call on the extra man. Kovacs coming down into the corner. Sends it in front. And no shot there. Komets still can't get a hold of it. Now they finally do. So about an extra minute of power play time there for Kalamazoo. But Kalamazoo had a pretty bad line change there where they had about 2 lines on the ice at the same time.
Yeah, they had so many players on the ice. I don't think Kalamazoo figured out how to get across the blue line. So it was mostly all center ice passing with no offensive charge by Kalamazoo. Komets will be a man short for the second time.
We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Cheer on your hometown team, the Fort Wayne Komets, throughout the season with your hometown dealer.
Big City Cars on Lima Road.
The only dealer to give you up to $5,555 more than your trade is worth, with payments as low as $79. Plus, we'll even pay off your lease or loan in full, no matter what you owe. It's gonna be a winning season with your Fort Wayne Komets. And
Big City Cars on Lima Road.
Online at BigCityCars.com.
Outback Steakhouse invites all Komet fans to check out their great menu of steaks and seafood at their Village of Coventry location. Whether it's the center-cut sirloin or the bone-in ribeye, you just can't beat the quality of Outback Steakhouse. Open 7 days a week. Get your steak or seafood prepared just the way you like it. And while you're at Outback, don't miss out on the famous Bloomin' Onion. Outback Steakhouse located in the Village of Coventry, just off the I-69 Jefferson exit on Fort Wayne's southwest side.
WOWO and WMEE HD2 Fort Wayne on 1190 AM, 107.5 FM. Depend on it.
And now back to Komet Hockey.
Komets on the penalty kill. Second time here in this first period. Komets came into tonight's game averaging 17.9 penalty minutes a game. That's tops in the league. As Catalyst will start up the Kalamazoo power play here in the Komet zone. It's sent in front of the net. Ferguson got a piece of it. And it goes back up top to the blue line. Tevis now scooted over to Catalyst on the top of the left circle. Catalyst has a man on him. Petrozelli. Now it rolls out in front. Knocked away by Jenks. Now it sits there for a moment. Goes into the corner. Petrozelli, double team, gets it to Gallipo. Gallipo up along the near side, cannot clear it. Taylor up top to Tevis. Tevis back to Taylor on the left side. Sneaks it down low. Right here to Taylor, broken up by Jenks. Wings still with it. Tevis.
Keep him wide. Keep him outside.
Left side to Catalyst. Now a shot save made by Ferguson, and it comes down into the corner. Verpaelst along the far
Nice
side.
play, Verpaelst.
And he will clear it the length of the ice.
Out-muscled the winger, then fired it down the ice. Good defensive play.
Hildebrandt will pick it up. He goes along the left side, and it is Tevis to the Comet, or his own blue line. Now he sends it back. Nobody there. Capelli's got to go back. And Capelli up along the far side. Redicop closes the gap on his man, pushes him off, and now Kalamazoo will re-enter the offensive zone. Sorensen drops it back to Kovacs, goes into the corner. Now Sorensen up top of the blue line. Angling over to his right is Tho. Back up along the far boards. Off the skate of Rymsha. Now Redicop goes along the far side, and all the way down it goes. Nice clear.
Yeah, Redicop made sure, fired it off the glass all the way down the ice.
Wings.
30 seconds.
Wings with the puck. Here's Tho. No score here in the first period. Tho coming across the line. Back up along the near side. Here's Gallipo. Banking it off the wall. And now Verpaelst will get a hold of it. And he'll zip it into the neutral zone. Wings back up in their own end. Puck come across the line. Held in there by Sadlowski. Now back the other way. Hildebrandt has to come out. He'll stop it down to 10 seconds to go on the power play. And the Wings with the puck. It will be Tho coming down the middle of the ice. And they come across the line as the Comet bench not happy with something there. It goes along the near side. They reacted, and the penalty is over with. And coming out of the bench, or the box, is Łyszczarczyk. Now it comes across to Sadlowski.
Offside.
Going to be offside. And that'll get us down to another timeout here in the first. No score. We'll be back. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Founded in 1884, Trine University is a private university in Angola, Indiana, serving more than 5,000 students. Trine offers career-focused majors, practical experience, small class sizes, and caring expert faculty, resulting in a more than 99% employment rate for its graduates. Trine's Thunder Ice Arena is home to 4 college hockey teams and also hosts 4 youth hockey leagues. To learn more, visit us at trine.edu.
Hello, this is head coach Ben Boudreau. I'm the guy responsible when your Komets are in need of repair, new parts, or maybe just a quick inspection. When it comes to vehicles, I turn to the pros at Ace Radiator on Coliseum Boulevard in Fort Wayne. Ace Radiator has spent decades keeping Fort Wayne rolling with time-tested service and repair. Ace's certified technicians have more than 80 years of experience providing expert sales and service for radiators, heaters, coolers, and air conditioners. Sometimes you just have to make the call. 800-288-7964. That's Ace Radiator. 800-288-7964.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
No score here in the first period. 5:58 to go. And face-off, let's see, we're going to have it
Just inside Kalamazoo zone, I believe.
Some discussion. Offside was the call before we went to the break on the Komets.
Yeah. Now they're going deep in the Kalamazoo zone, so they got it straight. Or one linesman's outside, so they may bring it outside. Now it's outside. They got it figured out.
Now we got...
There's still a little talking going on down there. I don't know if it's Sadlowski still on the ice.
That's Garrett Ross, the former Comet. And he's talking to his buddy, Sean Sadlowski.
They're challenging each other right now.
So they'll be separated. Everything is fine, and the face-off will be finally figured out just outside the Kalamazoo line. A.J. Jenks wins it. Skating 5-on-5 here. The Komets only 2 shots on goal here in the first. Kalamazoo with 8, but they have benefited from 2 power plays. Puck goes along the far side. Pechtig takes his man off the puck, knocking away at Van Voorst near the Comet bench, and he takes another guy out with him as the puck comes along the left side. Garrett Ross lost it. Now on the right side, Sean Sadlowski. He'll send it into the Kalamazoo zone. Goes back behind the net, and then Ross Sadlowski and Sandler.
Sadlowski's going to get into it. He's going to get a penalty right now.
Now Sadlowski cross-checked Sandler, then Ross came by and grabbed a hold of Sadlowski's helmet. And now Sean Sadlowski. Who did he grab? Horse
Is that
collar.
Ross?
Sean Sadlowski mocking whoever it is down there. And Sadlowski's going to go.
Yeah, he's going to get the
box.
original penalty, and I think a Kalamazoo player's going too.
It'll be Ross.
Yeah, they're both going in. Hopefully that's all Sid gets is 2. Doesn't get a double minor for the second part.
So Garrett Ross was a member of the Komets last year and was traded when Sean Sadlowski came back from Europe. He was traded to Atlanta. Garrett Ross signed with Jacksonville early on in the year. Then he was traded for Matt Dowda a couple of months ago. So I'll put him back in the Central Division. Sean Sadlowski having a seat. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
When you need an ER, where do you turn? At Lutheran Health Network, we are ER. We are here for you with 8 convenient hospital locations throughout the region. We are the only area ER with online check-in. Save your spot in line online. To learn more, visit lutheranhealth.net/weareer. Patients are seen in order of severity, therefore your spot may not be guaranteed. In case of a life-threatening emergency, call 911.
You're listening to Comet Hockey.
Well, we got Garrett Ross and Sean Sadlowski both in the penalty box.
Yeah, we're just trying to see how many minutes each one.
He now goes in.
Yeah, Sadlowski go. Now they got Jenks in there. No, I'm sorry. McKenzie. He's in there from the original.
So McKenzie's penalty is up. Sadlowski and Ross's will apparently cancel out. So the Komets will skate a man down for the 3rd time here in the first period. Still no score.
Well, McKenzie's in there again. He must have got the original slashing penalty that was going on. Sadlowski and Ross, they match each other out. Komets are a man short for the 3rd time.
Verpaelst will take it all the way on the far side into the Kalamazoo zone. Hildebrand comes out. He'll stop it. Catalyst goes behind the net. And the Wings lost it. It is Petrozelli with the steal back into the Kalamazoo zone. It goes down in the corner. And the Wings with the puck. Tevis takes a wide turn. Tevis playing his first game of the Wings. Comes across the line, drops it back, intercepted by Bergh.
Dumped down the ice again.
Yep, all the way down. Down it goes to Hildebrand.
Less than 5 minutes in the period.
And Catalyst goes behind the net. Onto the right side. He'll gain the Kalamazoo line, sends it back. Now cross rink pass to Van Voorst, sends it around. And it goes off the stick of Ferguson, goes along the far side. It is Bowdens, goes off of his skate, comes back up to the blue line. And it's Justin Taylor. Got a wide open man. Van Voorst, left side. Here's a shot and a save made by Ferguson. And the rebound will go in.
He got the rebound. He left it on the rebound. He fired the puck. It somehow went up top over the shoulder and in the net. Now we're getting some pushing and shoving in front. We're going to get additional penalties here.
Kalamazoo gets on the board first. It's a power play goal. And Boston Lear is heading to the penalty box. And
there's the original shot. Good save. There's the rebound.
It was Lear. He'll get the goal, and he's going to go.
I don't know what he saw to get it through there, but it squeezed through. Yeah. Lear.
Dylan Ferguson did not give him much. Somehow he found a spot right underneath the right pad, it looked like. Ferguson. So that will take the penalty to Brett McKenzie off the board. And it looks like the Komets are going to get their first power play of the game as Boston Lear, who just got the goal, is now in the penalty box.
On a power play goal, 15:25 it came at.
It's 1-0 Kalamazoo, 4:35 to go in the first period.
And then something after the goal went in happened that the Kalamazoo penalty goes in. So the Komets will come. Lear gets the goal and the penalty. And the Komets will have a man advantage. Let's make it happen, guys.
Here's Jenks on the face-off from center ice. As the Wings grab the lead here in the first. Going behind the net, here's Ferguson. He will leave it for Gottlieb. And Gottlieb will skate with it. He'll get to the Komet line right side. Drake Rymsha. Rymsha coming across along the near boards. Sends it towards the net. It picked off, and now this will be sent all the way down the length of the ice. Ferguson will come out. Komets on a power play here. Second best power play in the league. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Lear. That is the call as the Komets come across the line. Matt Bowdens to Rymsha. We got another
power
penalty call.
play.
Komets with it. Here's a shot.
There we go.
Score! A.J. Jenks on the back door. up. It's a power play goal, and the Komets were about to have a two-man advantage. Delayed penalty. And A.J. Jenks will get the marker. That's Jenks' 9th power play goal of the season.
15th of the season. 15th goal of the season.
15 total, 9 of them on the power play. So we are tied. Rymsha with the initial pass. Rymsha went cross-rink. Jenks right there on the back door and knocks it in. 1-1 is our score. 3:54 to go. Period number 1. Kalamazoo still in the penalty box. Luke Sandler is now off for 2 minutes. Komets with the puck. A chance to take the lead here tonight. 3:41 to go in the first. Komets coming across the line. Here's Verpaelst. Sends it up along the near side. Łyszczarczyk. Now McKenzie coming down. He'll take a shot. It's blocked by Verpaelst. And he'll clear it into the neutral zone where Gallipo takes it. He'll take a wide turn. He'll come across the line. Back up along the far boards. Sent around the wall. Now back on the near side. Here is Verpaelst. Verpaelst up along the near boards. And it's going to go to McKenzie. Up top, Gallipo. Gallipo at the blue line. Angling to his left. Goes along the far side. Shot. Another good-looking play there. Yep, back door looking for Łyszczarczyk. And now it will be Łyszczarczyk in the corner. On the right side, here's Verpaelst. Verpaelst stepping up, moving around. Down low. Komets got a man in front. Can't get it to him. To the blue line. Here's Gallipo. Gallipo, high slot. Now Verpaelst, top of the right circle. Back up top to Gallipo. Gallipo looking for a shot. Now he goes up. Here's the one. Saved by Hildebrandt. Rebound comes along the near side. Verpaelst with it. Now back down into the corner. Now it'll be Łyszczarczyk. Back down low. Here's Verpaelst in front of the net.
He could have walked in then.
Taylor. Ben Jones along the far side for the Komets. Komets still on a power play for 36 more seconds. And now
they dump it down.
Wings clear it down. Ferguson will stop it. And we've got 2:22 to go in the period.
25 seconds. Still a good rush coming up.
Komets with the puck coming down the middle of the ice. It's Gottlieb on the far side. Coming across the line. Nice play there by Bergh. Trying to dangle it. Could not get a shot off. And the puck is going to be into the neutral zone. Gottlieb gets spun off the play. We go back into the Kalamazoo zone. And now
Komets steal.
It is bounced.
2-on-1.
Got a man across. Shot. What a save by Hildebrandt. A 2-on-1 break up along the near side. Komets stole the puck away, but Hildebrandt comes up with a save of the game so far.
Yeah, that was it. There's no doubt about that. Komets stole it and moved the puck to the far wing on a quick pass. Hildebrandt threw himself across, got the pad on it, and kept it out of the net. Still 2 seconds power play. Face-off in the Kalamazoo zone. We have a tie score at 1. Both teams trading power plays.
Face-off to the right of Hildebrandt.
Jenks' goal is 15th. Rymsha and Bergh were the ones that got the assists on it.
Drop going down into the corner. Komets with it. We're back to full strength here. Here's a big shot and a save made. Verpaelst from the top of the right circle. I think it would have went wide. Yeah. Hildebrandt came out and made the save anyway.
Yeah, Hildebrandt come out, charged the shooter. Made the glove save and held on. Face-off will stay in the zone. We're back to 5-on-5 with 1:48 in this first period.
Face off to the left of Hildebrandt. Ben Jones will take it for the Komets. It will be Jones and Justin Taylor. And here's the drop. And the Wings have got it. Verpaelst will take it off the glass and all the way down. No icing on this.
Waved off.
Verpaelst will pick it up. Over to Binkley on the near side. Over to Verpaelst. Verpaelst takes a wide turn with it. Comes up along the near side and pitches it off the wall and into the Kalamazoo zone. Into the corner. Ganley gets pushed off the plays. The puck comes down into the corner. Up along the left side. It's Petruzzelli. Binkley right side. Here's a shot. It knuckled on him a bit. And it comes down into the corners. Hildebrandt poked to the side. On the right wing. It is Binkley and Lear. They do a battle. Petruzzelli
steals again.
Petruzzelli coming in. His shot goes wide. Backhander. And now on the far side to Ganley. Look at Petruzzelli. One-man wrecking crew out there. He ties up the puck along the far side. Is able to keep it in. And
last minute of the period.
Tevis for for the Wings. Left side, Boston Lear. Lear on the left wing, and he'll scoot it into the Komet zone. Going to go off the end wall, right a cop along the far side, and the Komets jamming away up along the near boards and out. Here is Jenks coming across the line. He'll take a shot. Hildebrand will make the save, and he'll hang on to it.
Yeah, no play. Jenks going down the far left wing was forced wide. Had no play. The man in front was covered, so he took the shot. Hildebrand made the save. No rebound on it.
Just 42.6 seconds to go here in the first. We're tied at 1.
Face-off in the Kalamazoo zone. Jenks will stay out with his line. Sidlowski and Bowden on the wing. Try to get it back. Hit the shot.
Face off to the right of Hildebrand, and we have got Jenks taking the draw.
Drop the puck, guys. Let's go.
Jenks digs in. Wins the face-off to the blue line. Rickop on the far side. Sends it around to Jenks. Jenks down below the goal line. Bowdens comes in to help him out, but to no avail. And the Wings will clear the zone with 30 seconds
The icing
left.
again.
That's an icing call. We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Ready for a new apartment? You don't have to look far. St. Joe Place has everything you could ever want in an apartment complex. Internet, cable, washer, and dryer. It's all included in your monthly rent. There's also a basketball court, an outdoor grilling area, pool, and hot tub, and the list goes on and on. St. Joe Place is leasing 2- and 4-bedroom apartments and now offering 3 bedrooms. Living at St. Joe Place Apartments, you'll quickly realize how great the staff and apartments really are. Call 444-3000 or visit stjoeplace.com. Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Just 20 seconds remaining in the first period. Max Gottlieb behind the Komet net. Goes into the corner with it. Now banks it off the glass that comes to the center line for Thobe. Now back on the far boards with 10 seconds to go. Here's Mason Bergh. Bergh coming across the line. Komets are offside. 5.9 seconds to go in the first.
Force the face-off outside. Komets will make a line change for the last 5 seconds. Go from here.
Coming up, we got the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show. Over the scoring in this one. Take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Not very many games going on tonight. Jones will take the face-off for the final 5 seconds. Gallipo into the Kalamazoo zone.
That'll do it.
And the period has come to a close here at the Coliseum. We are tied at 1. The Komets got in the box 3 times in that first period, and that certainly will take its toll as they give up just 1 power play goal. But Dylan Ferguson, playing in his first game since January 12th, looked pretty good. He stopped 9 shots in the first period.
Yeah, the power play is going to be the key. The Komets have to stay out of the penalty box as much as they can. But Kalamazoo came out strong. Ferguson made 4 saves before the Komets got a shot on the board. No goals scored until the 15-minute mark of the period. A power play by Kalamazoo went ahead 1-0. Komets come back less than a minute later. Jenks, his 15th this season, and tied it all up. So pretty evenly period all the way it was. They get outshot 10-6 in the period, so they have to work on maybe more shots on goal. But pretty solid period. Both teams feeling each other out. They got to go and open it up a little bit in the second.
So we're going to the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show, tied at 1 here at the Coliseum. We'll be back here listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
This is Scrap Chat with Max Hall, reminding you that while all metal has value, not all metal recyclers value you. At OmniSource, guys like me tell you what your metal's worth and how to make it worth even more the next time. Because we grind up and spit out scrap, not customers. Find frank advice and fair payment at an OmniSource yard near you in the Fort Wayne area. For locations and a list of metals we buy, visit OmniSource.com or call 855-OMNIBUY, 855-666-4289.
Union Labor has been building Chevy and GMC pickup trucks for over 80 years. The UAW has been dedicated to building quality trucks at the GM Fort Wayne Assembly Plant for over 30 years. Your friends and neighbors in the UAW work every day to bring those quality trucks to your favorite dealerships. Visit your local Chevy or GMC dealer and drive the union-made quality that makes buying a full-size pickup truck such a great value. GMC and Chevy full-size pickup trucks built by the hardworking men and women of UAW Local 2209. Thanks to the UAW.
Right now, I'm holding a perfectly ice-cold Coors Light. You know how I know it's the perfect temperature? Because the mountain on the can is blue. And also, it's really cold. Every Coors Light is cold filtered, cold lagered, and cold packaged. Notice how many times I said cold? 3 times. It's that cold. So make sure the mountain on your can of Coors Light is blue, because that means it's ready to enjoy. 2019 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
If you've been beat up after a tough night on the ice or a hard day at the office, locally owned Mattress Warehouse could score you a quality sleep at a comfortable price. With brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, and Symbol, our experienced team will find you the comfort and support that will make you feel like a winner. Rush into one of our 3 Fort Wayne locations on North Coliseum Boulevard, Lima Road, or Illinois Road, or log on to mattresswarehousefw.com.
Mattress Warehouse. Sleep on it tonight.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
For all of your insurance needs, visit Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
Kaleidoscope Floors is giving you a chance to be a part of the Komets this season. Just visit Kaleidoscope Floors on Facebook or Twitter and say you want to be the next guest statistician of the game. Each winner will sit in the press box, keep stats, and be interviewed live on WoWo during the second intermission of each home game. It's all presented by Kaleidoscope Floors, now at their new larger location, 1610 West Cook Road. Contest open to kids 9 and older and must be accompanied by an adult. Sign up right now and be the next Kaleidoscope Floors guest statistician of the game.
Napa know-how.
Why should you buy a 99-cent Napa bag? Because it's no ordinary bag. It can save you 20% on 3 or more items you can fit inside. Some call that magic. Others say it's the 8th wonder of the world. But whatever it is, it's the best way to save you 20% on brakes, filters, wipers, and more. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores while supplies last. Minimum 3 items. Exclusions apply. Offer ends 10/31/19.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum here on this snowy Wednesday night. The Komets and the Kalamazoo Wings tied at 1 after 20 minutes of play. Let's take a look at the game sheet. First, our shots on goal being brought to you by Huntington University. All Komets season ticket holders can get 25% off all tuition at Huntington University. Kalamazoo had 10, the Komets with 6. First goal of the game came at 14:51. Boston Lear, his 10th of the season. Van Forest and Taylor, the assist, it was on the power play, and Jenks, his 15th of the season at 16:06. Rymsha and Bergh helped them out. That was on the power play. However, it's not listed here on the sheet, so if it is indeed goes down as a power play goal, that's AJ's 9th of the season. Komets saying they're 0 of 2, but they really 1 of 2. Kalamazoo, they are 1 of 3 on the power play tonight, as the Komets got to stay out of the penalty box. It was 8 minutes on 4 infractions. Kalamazoo 6 minutes on 3 infractions. Jake Hildebrand, the goaltender for Kalamazoo tonight, he has made 5 saves on 6 shots. Dylan Ferguson, in his first start since January 12th, making 9 saves in that first period. So that is what has happened so far here tonight. We'll come back, have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Let me tell you a thing or two about the people who don't compromise. They love Pepsi Zero Sugar. Why? Because it's got all the flavor and zero the sugar. How's that for not compromising? They're the sort of person that likes surf with their turf. And the drink with their feast? Yeah, they have a Pepsi Zero Sugar. The person who doesn't compromise loves a good golden doodle. All the golden retriever goodness with just a hint of doodle. And when they're bringing said golden doodle for a walk, they bring a Pepsi Zero Sugar. Pepsi Zero Sugar. All the flavor, zero the sugar.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Well, the good news is, someday is today. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint replacement, including the minimally invasive anterior hip, with the potential for less pain and a faster recovery. Personalized implants that are designed specifically for you and your own anatomy. And even outpatient joint replacement, meaning you can go home the very same day. If you're ready to reclaim your life, talk to the orthopedic hospital that more people in our region choose, and the one that consistently earns the highest ratings in patient satisfaction and quality. Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better. Parkview Ortho Hospital is partially physician-owned.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back live at the Coliseum, where our score is 1-1 between the Komets and the Kalamazoo Wings. Let's take a look at the Meijer out-of-town scoreboard tonight. Meijer, we get the rewards without the work. We've got one game that was a day game, and we had Rapid City shutting out the Allen Americans 1-0. That must have been an exciting game up in South Dakota this morning. Now, the Komets will play a morning game coming up next week, next Tuesday morning, 10:30 down in Indy, and we will be on ESPN Radio that day coming up next Tuesday against Indy. The only other game going on right now, we've got South Carolina 2 and the Norfolk Admirals 0 after 20 minutes of play. And that is all we've got cooking so far as scores go. Light night here in the ECHL. So we'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll take a quick look at the standings. We'll be back. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Hi, this is Dr. Roger Pacina. Did you know that Afton is Fort Wayne's most referred dental provider? At Afton, we pioneered the concept of patient-friendly dentistry. That means we only recruit staff that are passionate about helping patients. If our employees feel that way, imagine what that means for you. That's right. If they love their job, it means better care for you and your family. That's what patient-friendly dentistry is all about. Our team of doctors actually listen to your needs and concerns. Haven't seen a dentist in several years? That's okay. We won't make you feel bad or expect you to do everything all at once. We'll do everything possible to ensure you get exceptional care, detailed explanations, and comfortable financial options. Why not schedule a no-cost exam today? Call Afton across from the Coliseum on Parnell at 482-8386 or visit our website at afton.com.
Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the winning values you've been looking for on all the new 2020 models, starting at only $34,000. Check out the all-new 2020 Jeep Gladiator, the only open-air pickup truck, or change lines to the Power Top. Now available for the first time ever on Jeep Wrangler, the all-new 2020 Ram 1500 pickup with best-in-class fuel economy, with more power and guts than any other truck on the market. With its striking design and powerful standard engine, this is one tough truck. For all your everyday work needs, we also have an awesome selection of our new line of commercial Pro Master vans. Come see the complete lineup of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks all in one place. Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is proud to support the Komets and our community for over 40 years. Daniel Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Illinois Road next to Meijer, or online at o'danielauto.com.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
We are back at the Coliseum. We're in the middle of the first intermission. We are tied at 1. Let's have a look at the standings around the ECHL. We're coming up in the middle of February. In the North Division, the Newfoundland Growlers, they have got a solid lead, 71 points on the season for the defending Kelly Cup champs. They are 21-2 at home this season. Newfoundland right now 35-11-0 and 171 points. They've got a firm lead on the Red New Royals, who are in second place with 59. Brampton is in third. They're currently tied with the Maine Mariners with 57 points. Then you've got Adirondack well back in the pack at 47. In the South Division, the South Carolina Stingrays, they've seen their lead evaporate. They had a healthy one as well, but it's now down to 1 point as the Florida Everblades have snuck up on them. South Carolina 72 points on the season. Florida was 71, but South Carolina has played 2 less games than the Florida Everblades. In Then after that, you've got kind of everybody else. Looks like it's just going to be a two-team race there in this for the top spot. Greenville, they are currently in the third spot with 50 points, and the Orlando Solar Bears with 48. Those are the 4 playoff teams right now in the South Division. Then you've got Atlanta, Jacksonville, and Norfolk. In the Mountain Division, where Allen, they're running away with things. 74 points on the season, 33-9-6-2 this year. And they have got a nice lead on the Utah Grizzlies. They've got 63 points. Idaho has got 61. And Rapid City got a big win against Allen this morning. They now have 56 points on the season. Wichita still alive. They have 50 points. So does the Tulsa Oilers, and the Kansas City Mavericks hanging around 48 points on the season for Kansas City. Out in the Central, where this is going to get hairy. Cincinnati, they're currently atop the lead, top of the division, 66 points. That is 6 points up on the Toledo Walleye. But Toledo, they have played 5 less games. Yes, 5 less games. That's 10 points. 5 less than the Cincinnati Cyclones, so the Toledo Walleye could be overtaking the Cyclones very quickly when they start playing a little bit more hockey. So Cincinnati 66 points, and then you've got Toledo at 60. The Indy Fuel with 55, just 5 points back of Toledo. But again, Toledo has just played so fewer games than everybody else. They've got 3 at hand on the Indy Fuel, also 3 on the Fort Wayne Komets. The Komets coming in 4th place, 50 points on the season. That's just 3 points ahead of the Wheeling Nailers, and then the Kalamazoo Wings at 42. And that is a look at the standings. We will take a break. We're in the middle of the first intermission. You are listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Comet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186, about the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum.
Sports fans, Bet Indiana News has got you covered. Football, basketball, baseball, and more. Bet Indiana News is the sharpest source for the latest sports betting news from across the country and around the state. And always with an eye on the action, the favorites, the underdogs, the sharp money, and more. It's where you'll find all the sports betting info you want, all at one site. Visit BetIndianaNews.com today.
This is Komets head coach Ben Boudreau inviting everyone to Texas Roadhouse before every Komets home game. Wear your favorite Komets jersey and get a free cactus blossom. And you can even sit in the famous Komets Corner. Texas Roadhouse is the home of award-winning steaks, fall-off-the-bone ribs, made-from-scratch sides, and unbelievable fresh-baked bread. Of course, Texas Roadhouse has plenty of ice-cold beer and legendary margaritas. Get to Texas Roadhouse with your Komets jersey before every Komets home game and get a free cactus blossom. Texas Roadhouse on Washington Center Road.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum, Shane Albarani with you here tonight, working through this one. Lost my voice sometime in the third period on Sunday down in Indianapolis, so soldiering through this one here tonight. Komets have got a busy week, so this is the opening of 3 games this week, back at home here against the Indy Fuel on Valentine's Day, and you can celebrate Valentine's Day with the Komets. You can get a great deal. Get 2 game tickets, also get 1 dozen chocolate dipped strawberries from Edible Arrangements, and an in-arena message to your Valentine up on the scoreboard. It is a $70 value for only $40, and it is also kids seat free night. Receive a free kid ticket with the purchase of any regular season adult ticket purchase. Offer is valid only at the Memorial Coliseum ticket office, so make sure you take advantage of that. Come on out on Valentine's Day and celebrate with the Komets as they take on the Indy Fuel. Then the Komets will head over to Wheeling, West Virginia to take on the Nailers. Komets have had some pretty good success against the Nailers this year, and we're going to need it because Wheeling now is 3 points back of the Komets for the final playoff spot in the Central Division. So Saturday night could be a big one, but the Komets have a chance here tonight to gain some ground on everybody because everybody is idle right now, so the Komets can make up some ground in the standings. Komet fans, if you follow the Komets on Twitter or Facebook, look for the Lancey Homes game recap after each game. Then go to lanceyhomes.com to start building your dream home today. The Fish House, located just down the street from the Coliseum on North Clinton, wants you to eat free walleye this season. When the Komets beat the Toledo Walleye at home this year, just take your tickets up to the Fish House for a free walleye appetizer with the purchase of any regular entree. Eat walleye at the Fish House. Next one is coming up this month, the 21st of February. And Komet fans, Napa Auto Parts, Komet Hockey and Napa Auto Parts are a winning combination with over 500,000 parts in the inventory. They have every part you need to get your car back on the road so you never miss a game. Stop by your neighborhood Napa Auto Parts, and while you're there, be sure to sign up for Napa Rewards to receive great deals and discounts. And as always, go Komets. Both teams set to retake the ice. Komets Kalamazoo tied at 1. Boston Lear is 10th of the season for Kalamazoo. AJ Jenks is 15th of the season for the Komets, and we are knotted up as we're going to the second period. We'll take one last break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Facing an illness or injury that can't wait? Turn to ReadyMed. We're ready when your day doesn't go quite as planned, with convenient hours, 7 days a week. We offer after-hours appointments as well as x-ray and lab services in each of our convenient area locations. From minor accidents and injuries to fevers and flus, we're ready. To learn more, check wait times and save your spot in line. Visit ReadyMed.com. In case of a life-threatening emergency, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency department as soon as possible.
Komets Sons Funeral Homes have been serving Fort Wayne and area families since it was founded in 1925. Now a member of the Dignity Memorial Network, Komets provides pre-planning, funeral planning, cremation, and memorialization services. Compassionate local care, the most meaningful services celebrating a life well lived, all provided at the best value. Komets Sons Funeral Homes, a Dignity Memorial provider.
Enjoy your backyard. Visit Knob Brick and Fireplaces to see a huge selection of paver and retaining wall systems for your home. While you're there, you can learn about the outdoor fireplace options that are available from Outdoor Lifestyles. And be sure to check out the showroom for the latest indoor models from Heatolator. Visit Knob Brick and Fireplaces at 4936 Knob Road or on the web at knobbrick.com. NOBDRICK.com. Knob Brick and Fireplaces, Fort Wayne's only locally owned real brick and mortar store.
Komet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Back at the Coliseum, Shane Alberani and Robbie Irons with you here tonight. Both teams retaking the ice. We'll start this period off 5-on-5, something we didn't have very much of in that first period. Komets skated a man down 3 times, Kalamazoo twice.
I thought the Komet defense hit pretty hard tonight. Every time anybody went in the corner or behind the net, they played the body very hard. All 6 defensemen playing physical behind the net there and carrying on in front. So they got to keep up the banging and the hammering of these guys, try to slow them down and give their forwards that extra stride to go up the ice. So keep the physical stuff up, defense. Let's get some shots on goal.
And here we go for the second period. Gabriel Verpaelst goes back into the Komet zone. Verpaelst on the left side, looking for an open man, sends it all the way back into the
waved
zone.
off.
The Kalamazoo zone. I got it right. And the Wings have got it on the right side. Backhander going to come all the way to the center line. Back up along the far side. Here is Gallipo. Got it taken away and now back into the Kalamazoo zone. Wings with it. Far side, Boston Lear gets around Bowden's. Send it back in front of Hildebrandt. Now it's sent forward. Glances off a stick and now all the way down into the Komet zone. Here's Taylor. Taylor lost it to Verpaelst. Verpaelst on the left side. He'll move it over onto the right boards. Left side it comes. Opposite side now back across the line. Komets can't get control of it.
Look out, Kalamazoo, break it in.
Sorensen dropping it back. Here's a man in front. What a save by Ferguson.
They had 3-on-2 and they found the open man. Ferguson threw himself across and made a good save, closing the pads and holding on, no rebound. One of her better saves of the game right there. Ferguson comes up big.
Face off to the right of Ferguson. Still tied at 1 here in the second period. Rymsha will take the face-off. And it goes into the corner. Now up top to Sorensen. His shot is blocked. Back up top to Kenlis. Here's a drive. Save made by Ferguson. Got the left leg on it.
Kalamazoo coming out shooting again. Another shot. It's the third. Come on, guys. Get organized.
On the left side, it's Mason Bergh getting to the blue line, but not out. Into the corner it goes, and Gottlieb in after it for the Komets. Being chased, center on up along the near side, now on the left wing. And now the Komets with it. Mason Bergh will flip it into the Kalamazoo zone. Comes down into the corner. Redikoff sends it around. And now they put it in front. Hildebrand makes the save.
Yeah, Komets pass from the corner right on the stick. Bergh couldn't put it in the net. Hildebrand got the pad out. Nice forecheck by the Komets. Got themselves a shot. Good save by the goaltender, Hildebrand.
18:23 to go in period number 2 here at the Coliseum. Here's the face-off to the right of Hildebrand. And it comes up. Here's a shot by Pechnig, blocked by Hildebrand, and it goes into the corner. Now send it back in towards Hildebrand. Jones, and it'll be saved by Hildebrand. He'll hang on to it. Komets now with 9 shots on goal.
Face-off will stay in the zone. Kalamazoo.
To the right of Hildebrand, we got Ben Jones to take the face-off.
Jones trying to get it back to the point.
Jones and Taylor, or Ross rather, and Ross wins it. And Gamley now for Kalamazoo. Angling up along the left side, backhander up along the wall. Knocked away, and now Tevis goes back into the Kalamazoo zone. Cross-ring pass on the near side. Here's Gamley. Gamley will push it over onto the far side. Now sent right down the middle of the ice off the stick of Ferguson, and he'll
hold on this time.
Taking no chance.
Yeah, they were dumping it in. They were coming hard after the defense, so Ferguson seeing it, held on. He'll take the face-off and start all over.
So we got Ben Jones to take the face-off. Jones was called up at the end of the Florida trip 2 weeks ago. Didn't play in any of the 3 games last weekend, so he is back here. Hopefully Jones will stick around for a little bit. He's in there to take the face-off, and it goes into the corner to Binkley. Binkley will give it to Pechnig. Pechnig going right down the middle of the ice to Petrozelli. Backhander will swoop it around. Hildebrand will come out and play it. And now the wings go underneath up along the near side. Off the wall, and going to be gathered up by Taylor. Taylor will come across the line. He'll send it backwards. Poke checked by Jenks, and now back into the Kalamazoo zone. Wings going back off the stick of Van Voorst, now into the Komet zone. And it'll be Binkley. Binkley up along the far side. Binkley on the right side looking for an open man. He's got Bowdens. Bowdens will come across. Bowdens at the blue line. Down to Sean Sadlowski. He'll zip it down low into the corner. And to the blue line. Here's Sean Sadlowski with a shot. A save made by Hildebrand.
He made the save on it.
It was Verpaelst.
Heck of a save.
Coming in front of the net.
Yeah. Petrozelli was the one that cut to the net. He redirected it right on the net. And somehow Hildebrand anticipated the play, threw himself across, and was able to smother the puck underneath him. That's a good scoring chance by the Komets. Couldn't put it in.
Face off to the right of Hildebrand, and we have got Jenks again to take the drop. 1-1 is our score here in the second. And Sean Sadlowski to the blue line. Intercepted. Pass intended for Verpaelst. Sorensen got in the way. Sorensen will come across the line. Shoots it wide of the net. Now on the left side, here is Sean Sadlowski. He'll take it off the wall all the way down. It's got enough legs on it for an icing.
Sadlowski trying to hit the winger on the far side. Missed the pass. Icing call brings her back into the zone. They'll start all over in the Komet zone. Jenks will stay out there and get the draw.
To the right of Dylan Ferguson. Zach Diamond Tony will take the face-off for Kalamazoo. A.J. Jenks in there for the Komets. Now on this drop, we'll do it again. Jenks gets in there, both hit the deck as it gets tied up, but it's Sorensen digging out. Sorensen takes a shot, whips it off the side of the net, now back up along the near side. Up along the near boards, it is going to be Bowden's. Bowden's working hard, double team down there. Now Verpaelst gets it loose. Diamond Tony reaching for it, goes to Gallipo. Gallipo is down there.
We're checking by Kalamazoo.
Yep, behind the net. Here's Sidlowski. Couldn't do anything with it. Goes into the corner. Now Sidlowski with a second chance at it, and we have got a penalty called. It's going to be on Kalamazoo.
Interference they're going to call.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought it was good forechecking by Kalamazoo. They had the Komets in trouble. Nobody could get the puck and make a pass to get out of the zone. Kalamazoo gets called for interference. We'll take it. Power play Komets.
Absolutely. Third power play of the game for the Komets.
Face off going back in the other zone. Kalamazoo. Komets will figure out who they got out there. McKenzie looks like he's going to take the draw.
Komets had a power play goal in the first. We're tied at 1.
Jones will actually take the draw. McKenzie will go to the wing.
Diamond Tony in the box for interference. And here is the drop. Komets got it. McKenzie to Gallipo. Gallipo on the left side of Jones. Jones stangles up along the near side. Give it right back to Gallipo. Gallipo to Jones. Jones now spinning away, coming clear, tried to center it, and it was off the blade of McKenzie, now into the glove of Hildebrand.
Yeah, he needed to stop that, go behind the net, and try to set somebody up in front, but he tried to redirect a hard pass, and it just popped up in the air. Hildebrand was able to reach out and grab it.
So the right of Hildebrand is Jones. And it comes to Gallipo. Gallipo at the blue line on the left side. Jones now creeping into the corner underneath. Here in front of the net, McKenzie.
And it scramble in front.
Into the chest of Hildebrand.
Trying to work it in real tight. I don't understand that. They're getting in too tight. Hildebrand, a big goaltender, experienced goaltender. He just reaches out and catches a loose puck. Kills the play right there. They got to use the points a little more. Still power play Komets, 1 minute and 32 seconds. Face off in the Kalamazoo zone.
Rymsha will take the drop for the Komets. And it goes down to the corner. Łyszczarczyk chases after it. McKenzie gets there first. Now the Komets will spread out. Rymsha on the far side. Back down low to McKenzie. Put in front of the net. Knocked away by Hildebrand. Up top and out of the zone. Now we got a shorthanded chance here for Kalamazoo. Van Voorhis will take a shot. And a save made by Ferguson. Goes onto the near side corner. And the Komets have got $1:10 to go in the power play. 1-1 is the score as Ben Jones left side into the Kalamazoo zone. Tried dumping it, but the Wings are there to defend it, and they'll push it all the way into the Komet zone. Here's Justin Taylor down in the corner. Got a man cut into the net, and the Komets are able to dig it up along the near side wall, but not out. Taylor's now got it. Cutting, here's a shot and a save for Ferguson. Taylor still with the puck, coming up top of the blue line. The Wings playing keep away here as they dump it into the Komet zone. Down to 40 seconds to go on the power play.
Still time for a good rush.
Gallipo left side to Bergh. Bergh will come across, and Bergh angles it up top to Bowden's on the point. Now Bergh stepping up, drops it back over to Bergh up along the left side. Bergh up top, Gottlieb with a shot. It's deflected into the corner. Bergh now back to Bowden's, no shot, and Bowden's will come into the corner. Onto the right side, it's Bowden's up top, Gottlieb. Gottlieb moving to his right, sends it back left side. Mason Bergh tries to put it in front of the net, trying to get it through. Too many sticks, and the Wings will clear the zone.
That'll do the penalty, 5 seconds.
Gottlieb with the puck on the left side. Gottlieb.
All even, 5-on-5.
He'll enter the zone, coming down up along the near side wall. And he puts it out in front. Petrozelli with a shot, but that is blocked. Petrozelli back up along the near side. Rymsha goes after it in the corner. Now spin up along the far side. Verpaelst coming down there for the Komets. Backhander trying to get it over to Bergh behind the net. Now it's skated up along the far side. Back to Verpaelst. Or that's Rymsha, rather. And now Rymsha, far side. Back to Bergh. Bergh, top of the circle. Shot and a save made by Hildebrand. And it's going to be kicked loose. And the Wings have got the puck. Tanner Sorensen gets chased by Petrozelli. And the Wings have got the puck. It'll be Ben Wilson Wilson sets up behind Hildebrand. 1-1 is our score here in period number 2. The puck will enter the Comet zone. It is Fairley. Fairley gets it to Sorensen down into the corner.
Play the man, play the body.
Aaron Sorensen plays up top of the blue line to Catalyst. Cross ring pass, got a man. Here's a shot, and it's going to be knocked down. Coming into the corner to Verpaelst. And Verpaelst will sky it, and it's going to come down right at the center line. Batted out by the Kalamazoo Wings. Hand pass will be called. And that will get us down to a timeout here in the second period. We're tied at 1. We'll take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Trust the doctors at IPFW Athletics and the Fort Wayne Komets Trust. Aaron Chiropractic is well known for providing quality yet cost-effective care for sports injuries, muscle, and joint problems. They're one of the only clinics in the region to provide its patients with pain relief utilizing numerous therapies, including acupuncture, massage, and rehabilitation. Aaron Chiropractic is conveniently located in Northeast Fort Wayne. Find us on the web at aaronchiro.com or call 492-8811 to schedule an appointment.
There's nothing like waking up to a warm, delicious breakfast deal.
Huh?
Get up, sleepyhead. Tim Hortons has breakfast double deals. Grab the new deal on egg and cheese wrap snackers, 2 for just $3.
Nice.
Or say hello to 2 sausage, egg, and cheese English muffins or bagel sandwiches for just $4.
Hello.
Really hungry? Well, now you can get 2 hearty bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits for just $5.
I'm getting my keys.
Wake up to breakfast double deals. Now at Tim Hortons. Limited time only at participating restaurants. Single item at regular price on menu. No substitutions.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
Coming out of the timeouts, tied at 1 here at the Coliseum. Komets trying to break a 4-game skid. Face-off will come outside of the Kalamazoo line. And the drop goes into the neutral zone. It goes all the way on the far side, back behind the net. Hildebrand will come out. He'll play it around the wall, and it skips over the skate of Gottlieb and back into the icing zone.
That'll bring it back.
All the way down we go. Komets back in action Friday night here at the Coliseum. Valentine's night.
Yeah, it should be a good night. Big night for everybody.
Indy will be in town. Another important Central Division game going to be played Friday night here at the Coliseum. Get your tickets. Also Saturday night back in Wheeling, West Virginia.
4 shots by Kalamazoo, 5 by the Komets in this period. So keep plugging away, guys.
Up top of the blue line, Redekop will take a shot. It's blocked, and it goes down into the corner. Mason Bergh down there. We've got a penalty
Another
call,
penalty.
and it's going to be on the Komets. Wings with the puck. Boston Lear, or that's Kovacs.
And they circle back around. The goaltender's out of the net. They get the extra attacker on. Here we go again.
Delayed call here. Bowden's
sneaks in, but
Jenks can't get a hold
of the puck.
And the Wings here with some extra power play time. Ganley across the line, sends it back. Oh, they got a man who was broken up, and now Jenks will get to it. That was Tevis with a chance. And penalty kill time.
Well, Bowden's going to get it. Cross-checking. No, Jenks gets it. Was in the corner with Bowden, both of them there. Jenks gets the cross-checking penalty. So 12-19 in the period. Kalamazoo goes back on the power play.
4th power play of the game for Kalamazoo. Face off to the right of Ferguson.
Rymsha will take the draw.
Wins it. Verpaelst goes behind the net. Lots of room. Sends it off the wall and to the blue line. Gottlieb, that's Petrozelli, gets it across the line. And a second attempt by Verpaelst is able to get it over to Catalyst, and Catalyst will go back into the Kalamazoo zone. Back behind the net, Tevis with it for the Wings. Over onto the far side, and now to the center line they come. Petrozelli, nice job. Hustles on over, gets all the way back into the Kalamazoo zone. Wings with the puck. Tevis coming down the middle of the ice. Angles to his left. Comes across the line. Going down in the corner. Drops it off the wall. It's Boston Lear. Up top to the blue line. Slides it over to Van Voris on the right circle. Back down low into the corner.
Keep him outside.
Wings now spreading out the Comet D along the far side. It is Catalyst in front of the net. Picked off by Gallipo. Cannot clear it.
Come on, guys. Dig for it.
And it goes down into the corner. Taylor angles it off. Bounds is there to the blue line, and that'll skip a stick.
Yep, they get a break there. Gets outside the zone. Line change, Komets.
Tevis going all the way back, sends it ahead. And we have got Catalyst back in front of Hildebrand.
45 seconds, power play.
Wings with the puck in the neutral zone.
Stay up on them. Stay up on them.
They gain the Comet line, comes down into the corner. They send it around the wall with 35 seconds to go on the power play. Sean Sadlowski there finds a gap.
Good play.
Down
Sid digs it out, fires it down the ice.
Goes off the end while Hildebrand will stop it. And the Wings have got it. Down to 20 seconds to go on the power play. Tanner Sorensen goes off the wall, and they come across the line.
Keep them wide. That's it.
Fairly on the far side, puts it in front of the net. Rymsha is there, bats it up
out.
the blue line. It
got it out.
Rolls off the stick of Sorensen. That'll pretty much do it for the power play.
Yep.
Kovacs
there we go.
on the right
5 on
side.
5 again. Good job, guys.
And they enter the zone. We got a 2-on-1 here. Here's a shot. Nice save by Ferguson.
Save Ferguson again. Point blank.
Got the blocker on it. Comes down into the corner. And it is McKenzie. McKenzie on the left side to Rymsha. Cross rink it goes to Peshnik. Peshnik will motor forward. He'll come across the line. His shot is blocked in. That is going to get out of play.
That'll get him time to be reorganized, change the lines up with 9:56 go. We still got a tie score at 1. Second period here, Coliseum.
Under 10 to go in the second period. Komets 10 shots on goal. Kalamazoo with 16.
McKenzie goes in for the draw for the Komets in the Kalamazoo zone. We'll try to get her back. Win the draw here.
Tied up on the circle. It's going to get loose now to the Wings. And up along the near side into the Comet zone. It is going to be Gottlieb. Gottlieb angles back, gets it to Mason Bergh. Bergh's backhander is blocked. And the Wings re-enter the zone. Van Voorst with a shot. Save made by Ferguson. Left the rebound there for a minute. But Brett McKenzie's there to mop up. He'll take a wide turn and on the right side. He'll enter the Kalamazoo zone. Look at McKenzie. Turning on the Jets. Puts it out in front. It just goes wide. Nobody was there to tap it in. Now McKenzie from the near side. He'll take a shot. Save made. And now up top of the blue line. Bayless to Binkley. Cross ring. Gottlieb. His shot is saved made by
got it up high.
And into the corner. Back behind the net. McKenzie.
Good forechecking. McKenzie in.
Far side. Sends it wide of the net. Łyszczarczyk steps up into the corner. Łyszczarczyk goes behind all the way up along the far side. Łyszczarczyk to the blue line. Now Gottlieb on the far boards to Binkley. Got caught up in his skates. Is still able to keep it in though. And now back behind the net. Sent up along the near side. And a Petruzzelli couldn't hold on to it. Now back into the Comet zone. Verpaelst goes behind the net on the far side, touched up by Binkley, and now back into the Kalamazoo zone. On the near side, it's going to be tipped and back into the Comet end. And behind the net, here's Gallipo. Gallipo gives it a kick. It goes onto the far corner. Now here's a quick shot by Kalamazoo. It is blocked.
Break out.
And it is Jones. Jones busted across the line to Łyszczarczyk. Now floats to Jones, sends it back. Here's a shot. Score!
They're going to call him at a hope.
2-1 Komets. Hildebrand was the one who knocked the net off.
And the referee saw it all, so no play on it.
This should count.
Yep.
Beautiful three-way passing play by the Komets. And they lead it 2-1. Verpaelst will get the goal.
Yeah, they came across 3-on-2. They had a trailer coming in, and he was the man that put the puck in the net as the Komets moved it around 2 or 3 passes. Hit the trailer, the linesmen are talking, but the goal looks like
they are going to look at this, and we'll take a look. Yeah, it was Hildebrand. He kicked it off himself.
Yeah.
But was the shot on the way is the question. So they will look at this. It's under review right now. 8:22 to go here in the second period. Right now it's 2-1 Komets, but we will wait and see. The net was dislodged before it crossed the line, but it was Hildebrand who kicked his leg back, and he knocked it off. Now, we had a similar situation just like this in Wheeling back in November. It was a game the Komets lost in overtime. Almost the same situation, but it was against the Komets. Dylan Ferguson was in net. So let's see here. The referee comes out. It's a goal.
It's a goal. They have a little iPad over there that they're able to look at the review, which is new and everything. Had a look at it. He said, good.
Verpaelst will get the goal.
It's his 4th of the season. Yep. Yeah, he fouled the play up. There was a 3-on-2, the Komets, and then Verpaelst fouled the play up late. Puck came back to him. Net was there. He whammed it in. Komets go ahead 2-1. Good goal. That came at 11:38.
So the Komets take the lead for the first time tonight. Off of Gabriel Verpaelst's goal.
Lassard will get one assist. I didn't see who got the other one, so we'll just have to wait. See what comes out of it.
Jenks will take the face-off. Diamond Tony in there for the Wings. And the puck scooted up along the near side into the Komet zone. Mountains takes it off the wall. And it will be Gottlieb, left side. Redekop back below the goal line, trying to go to Gottlieb. He gets knocked off the play. Now the Komets can't get back on their heels here. Fairly in the corner, takes a big hit from Redekop, able to shake loose of it. Now Redekop knocks him off the puck, and it goes to Sean Sadowski. It's Jenks coming across the line. Bowden's in the corner after it. Bowden's goes underneath, sends it in front. We got a scramble for it, and it's underneath the blocker of Hildebrand. And the Komets showing being pretty aggressive, crashing the net. They're getting in on
Nothing wrong with that.
On Hildebrand, making him a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're trying to throw it to the goal crease. Everybody going to the goal crease trying to get it jammed in there. But they've got the trailer coming in and the defense back there. Throw it back once in a while, open it up a bit. Komets had 2-1.
And Hildebrand's juggled some rebounds tonight. I think that's kind of the strategy to get him looking for the puck in the crease.
Yep.
So get in tight, make it a little difficult for him, and hopefully hammer home a rebound.
7:42 left in the second period. Face off in the Kalamazoo zone. McKenzie for the Komets out there. Rymsha back in the...
Here's the drop in the Kalamazoo zone. Wings with it. And they send it in to the Komet zone. Sent up along the near side. Comes into the near side corner in the Komet zone. Behind that, here's Kovacs. Kovacs is dangerous. Goes up along the far side. Tevis got his pass intercepted, and the Komets get it out. Binkley will scoot it ahead. Can't get it into the Kalamazoo zone, however. It goes to McKenzie on the left side. McKenzie coming across, knocked away. Now it comes up along the near boards, and now it's sent all the way around the wall, comes down into the corner.
Play the body, guys.
It will be
defense
McKenzie
hard.
Back behind the net.
Play the body again.
And the Wings with it. Comes off to the Ganley. Ganley on the point. Just a down low into the corner. Now they try and put it out in front. The Komets are there to defend it, and it comes along the near side. In the corner, the Wings with it. Komets have got the lead here, 2-1, but they got to watch out. Ganley up along the near side to the blue line. Here's Kovacs. He'll wind up a shot. A save made by Ferguson. And we go to Jason Binkley. Binkley will hit Peshnig wide open on the right side. Goes off the stick of Rymsha. No, it does not. That'll be an icing. Well, it sounded from up here that it hit a stick.
Yeah, looked like he was trying. That's what he's trying to do, but he missed the pass, I guess, skipped over. That'll bring the face-off back into the zone on an icing call.
All the way into the Komet zone to the right of Dylan Ferguson, who's played very well.
McKenzie will have to take the draw for the Komets in his own zone.
And it goes to Mason Bergh. Bergh will flip it forward into the Kalamazoo zone.
Komets want to change.
Diamond Tony will bring it in. Now a cross ring pass. Kalamazoo with it. They'll flip it forward off the stick of Van Voorst and into the Komet zone. Back behind that, here's Verpaelst. Sends it up along the near side.
Way over.
And it is Łyszczarczyk. He'll move it into the Kalamazoo zone. Comes down into the corner.
Petroselli
back behind the nets. Big collision down there. Ben Jones collided with Diamond Tony, and the puck now goes loose, and the Wings have got the puck to the center line. That'll be Verpaelst. Verpaelst on the far side into the Kalamazoo zone.
Offside.
Offside will be the call. 5:51 to go in the second. Komets lead at 2-1. We'll take a break. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WoWo.
Applebee's Dollar Vodka Strawberry Lemonade is simply delicious and deliciously simple.
That's it? That's the whole script?
Yeah, it's a simple drink.
But we bought a 30-second ad.
We could host a giveaway.
For $1 drink?
Well, $1's $1, Jim.
We're not doing a giveaway.
Oh.
You know, an Applebee's Vodka Strawberry Lemonade does sound amazing.
Oh, look, it's the legal guy.
Applebee's, now that's eating good in the neighborhood. Must be 21 and over. Void where prohibited. Dine-in only. Pricing and hours of availability may vary. Drink responsibly.
WOWO and WMEE HD2 Fort Wayne on 1190 AM, 107.5 FM. Depend on it.
Oscar C. Mitson Insurance Agency, the insurance provider of the Komets for 30 years. If you buy your auto and homeowners insurance from a website or 800 number, here's a better idea. Call Oscar C. Mitson Insurance. They are an independent agency with access to many companies. They'll find the fit for you at a price that fits you. Talk to an agent who lives here in Fort Wayne, an agent who is your neighbor. Call Oscar C. Mitson Insurance at 749-0100 or at OscarMitsonInsurance.com. Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
5:48 to go in the second period. Komets up 2-1. There's Gabriel Verpaelst with the puck in the Komet zone. And now Gallipo will come across the line now to Bayless. Oh, the Verpaelst. Bad pass.
Right idea, just didn't make the play.
Puck goes all the way into the Kalamazoo zone. Stopped by Hildebrand. And the Wings with the puck behind their netminder, Jake Hildebrand. Here's Sorensen on the right side. Sends it along the far side. It is now going to go back at the Komet end. Verpaelst with it. Moving to his left. Back he goes to Gallipo. Avoids a poke check. Gets to Sidlowski. He'll promptly give it to Gallipo. Gallipo will come across. Here's a shot. Oh, just slipped that one wide. And it comes into the corner. Sorensen, backhander out of the zone. Bouncer over the stick of Verpaelst. He fanned on it. Ferguson will come out and help him out. He'll take it off the wall. Fairley will get to it. And a shot intercepted by Gallipo. And now Jenks has got it. Jenks will come across the line. Look at Jenks coming in towards the net. Couldn't get a shot.
Looking for somebody now.
Now he'll take it. It's going to be tipped by Bayless. And Bayless up along the wall. Coming out is Gottlieb. Gottlieb to the blue line. Shot.
Point on the net. Good shot, Gottlieb.
In front. And Redekop couldn't get to it. And it goes up top. Redekop over to Max Gottlieb. Gottlieb on the near side at the blue line. Sends it down low. Now Matt Bowden's with it. He'll handle it back up. Or that's Bergh, rather, to Gottlieb. Gottlieb in the corner. Back upstairs it comes. Oh, Sean Sidlowski couldn't quite handle it. And Sidlowski gets it back, however. Komets come across the line. Sidlowski's with the puck still. Look at Sidlowski. Takes a shot. Just goes high.
Nice move.
And I think it was tipped and it went out of play.
Yeah, he had a chance right there. Hildebrand came out to challenge him. Might have gone high. Got a piece of it. Went over the net. Good forechecking shift right there. Komets worked hard. They had some chances. Faceoff stays in the Kalamazoo zone. 4:08 to go in the period. We're up 1.
Face off to the left of Hildebrand. Up top to the blue line. Here is Binkley's shot. Hildebrand the save. And it comes along the near side to the blue line. And it's going to skirt up along the blue line. Komets keep it in. Now it's going to just creep across the line. Kovacs with it. And now the Wings with the puck. Under 4 to go here in the second. Coming across the line. Here is Kovacs on the right side to the blue line. Shot. It's blocked. Did not get through. Petrozelli on the far side into the corner. Petrozelli double team down there. Puck squirts loose. Peshnik is there. And he goes behind the net. Peshnik on the left side. Banks it off the wall over the stick of Łyszczarczyk and off the glass. And now, coming across the line, here are the Wings. Here's a shot, save made by Ferguson, able to squeeze the pads. Garrett Ross came on the right side. Komets had numbers there, and Ferguson was able to make the grab.
Yep, Ferguson out to challenge him on top of the crease, stood his ground, made the save, no rebound on the play. Faceoff will stay in the Komet zone. Line changes by both teams. 3:19 in the period.
McKenzie will take the face off with Taylor. And the puck comes off the wall to Diamond Tony over a one-timer. Fanned on and into the corner. Boston Lear. Lear up top. Here's a shot. Goes wide of the net. Now back below the goal line. They put it in front. Diamond Tony was right up in front. Got a stick tied up. Now another shot. That does not get in. And Verpaelst up along the far side. Banks it off the wall. Mason Bergh with it. Bergh will come across. Here is McKenzie. Now to Rymsha. Trying to go back to McKenzie, and it's intercepted. Wings back the other direction. Sent around the wall on the far side, and no icing on this. Comes all the way in to the Kalamazoo zone. Under 3 now to go here in the second period. Wings with the puck. Fairley takes it off his stick and back into the Komet zone. On the far side, it's Gallipo. Gallipo takes the turn, banks it off the wall, and down it goes. Hildebrand will come out of the pipes, and he'll play it off the wall. Wings on the near side, comes to the blue line. Sean Sadlowski got in the way, couldn't corral the puck. Now it's jumping all over the place in the neutral zone. Now it rolls back in the Komet zone. Max Gottlieb will get a hold of it, and Redekop will get it into the Kalamazoo zone. Big guy comes down into the corner. Redekop up top of the blue line. Bowden slides it over. Gottlieb now far side. Here's a shot whistled wide to the blue line. Held in by Bowden. Swipes it around the wall. Now back behind the net. Here's Sean Sadlowski. Sadlowski goes in the corner, gives it a kick, gets possession of it. Sadlowski now looking for a little bit of help up along the wall. Sadlowski gets it out, coming down low. Here's Jenks. Jenks in front, tip just wide. Oh, it was Gottlieb right there. Now Redekop in the corner. Big kid comes in, centers it, shot, just missed wide. Bowden's that time. On the left side, here's Redekop in the corner.
Some chances.
Redekop up along the near side.
Good forechecking.
To the blue line, left side, Petroselli. He'll give it a go, and this time Hildebrand will make the save.
Yeah, he was going to hold on as soon as he get close to the puck, which he did. Good shift by the Komets. A lot of good pressure, 2 good chances on the net, and lots of shots being fired at the goal net. 1:20 to go. We're up by 1. Playing well right now.
2-1, Komets with the edge.
Jones in for the draw. Lassard on the one side.
Here's the drop. Petroselli into the corner, swiped around behind the net. And the Wings try and move it up along the far side. Ganley down there runs into Łyszczarczyk. And Jones is down there for the Komets as well. Now it's going to get to Petroselli. Back to Łyszczarczyk. Łyszczarczyk trying to get away. Gets it to Petroselli along the wall.
Last minute of the period.
Petroselli gets hit from behind. Coming to the blue line to Binkley. Binkley will send it around the wall. Now back behind the net. And the Wings with it up along the near side. Coming to the blue line over the stick of Jones. And now Kovacs will move it over across. And it's Ganley with a shot. An easy save for Ferguson.
Yeah, out in the top of his crease. Challenges the shooter. Takes it off the chest, holds on, no rebound.
And outside of really the first 30 seconds of this period, Dylan Ferguson has been able to get clean looks at everything as the Wings, their best chances were in that first minute of the period.
Yeah. Defense is standing up, and as I say, they're hitting a little more, and they're forcing Kalamazoo to dump it in or throw it at the net and go after it. So instead of carrying in right on top of Ferguson, getting point-blank shots, they have to shoot from outside.
Here's the puck drop. Goes into the corner. And it's Verpaelst left side to Bergh. Bergh will pick it up. Coming to the center line. Wilson goes back. And it goes along the far boards all the way in. And into the Komets zone. Wings with it. They send it wide of the net. Justin Taylor now back along the far side. Sent all the way around. Taylor again with it. Goes back behind the net.
Play the body, guys.
Look out.
Play the body in your zone.
20 seconds to go. Boston Lear stick handles in front. A save made by Ferguson.
Yeah, McKenzie wipes the man out behind the net after he made the pass. A little more aggressive, guys.
The Komets have had a bad habit as of late, giving up goals in the final minute of periods.
Yep. Well, they stand around and watch, and the team works hard in the last minute of period. Face-off will be in the Komet zone as both teams will change lines and finish this last 15 seconds.
2-1 Komets. Face-off to the left of Ferguson.
Get the draw, guys. Let's get out of this period.
Jenks will take it. Does not win it. To the blue line shot. It's deflected into the corner. Gallipo up along the wall with 10 seconds to go in the period. Gets it to Sadlowski. Now Bowden's. He'll take a shot. Missed it high. Down to 4 seconds to go. And Van Voorhis has it for the Wings. And the Komets will take a lead into the third period. Something that doesn't happen very often here in the past few weeks. I think the Komets are going to pick up a penalty right here at the end of the period.
That's not good.
As Matt Bowens is talking to the referee, and I thought the referee signaled a slash. And you're right.
He's talking to somebody over there.
4 seconds left in the period.
In the offensive zone, too. Not a good penalty.
So we'll check on the penalty, but the Komets played a good period, but they got to get more shots on net, just 15.
They still get outshot 11-9 in the period, but the most important, they outscore them 1-0 in the period, take a 2-1 lead, which they worked hard for it. They had a lot of good chances around the net, but they just didn't take the right shot at the right time, or they passed off at the wrong time. But good forechecking, very effective. They were able to get in and create some chances, which is good. Need more shots on goal to create a couple more goals in the third period.
2-1 Komets. We're going to the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show. You're listening to Comet Hockey on Whoa.
Nelson, Mays, and Wonka. All famous Willies. But getting the Willies, it isn't fun. That creepy feeling you get when you see all your high-interest debt? Partners First Federal Credit Union has the cure for the Willies, with products that are designed to help you. Nothing brings out those Willies more than a mortgage, car loan, or high-interest credit card. Partners First can keep those Willies away. Just go to partnersfirstcu.org to get started. Partners First Federal Credit Union. Part of your community. Part of your tomorrow. Partners First Federal Credit Union is an equal housing lender. MLS number 405819.
Big trash problems, only one way to solve them. Curbside Container has a plan. If you got trash to haul, just give Curbside a call. From the biggest dump truck to an itty bitty can, just call up Curbside Container. Ain't no need to call your mayor. Curbside Container will be there.
Life is busy enough. And when you add finding a doctor, it can be overwhelming. Lutheran Health Network now makes it possible to find a doctor with just one phone call to 844-LHN-DOCS. One call lets you schedule an appointment with one of more than 50 primary care providers in our network. Just call 844-LHN-DOCS. Finding a doctor with just one call, that's life, powered by Lutheran. Lutheran Health Network includes physician-owned hospitals.
Napa know-how.
Why should you buy a 99-cent Napa bag? Because it's no ordinary bag. It can save you 20% on 3 or more items you can fit inside. Some call that magic. Others say it's the 8th wonder of the world. But whatever it is, it's the best way to save you 20% on brakes, filters, wipers, and more. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores while supplies last. Minimum 3 items. Exclusions apply. Offer ends 10/31/19.
Take Midwest Gloves and Gear to work with you by using their full line of work gloves. Midwest Work Line features max performance gloves, PBR, along with a wide variety of Midwest branded gloves for any type of work. Midwest Gloves and Gear prides itself in being the largest manufacturer of American-made work gloves, and Midwest believes in investing in America. And that's why the Work Line features many styles made right here in the USA. For over 50 years, Midwest Gloves and Gear, Chillicothe, Missouri.
And the Komets have a penalty shot in overtime to win it. Come on, come on.
Hey, Dad, do you know where my goggles are?
Yeah, 1 sec. I'll help you find it right after this. Wait, why are you soaking wet?
Oh, I was just swimming in the basement.
You were what? Oh, great. Watering your basement? Don't know what to do next? Tell your insurance agent you want to work with Hayes & Sons. Because at Hayes & Sons, we do restoration right. Visit HayesandSons.com.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back live at the Coliseum. We are in the second intermission. We are at home, which means it is time for the Kaleidoscope Floors guest statistician of the game. If you want to be a part of the Komets this season, just visit Kaleidoscope Floors on Twitter or Facebook and say you want to be the next guest statistician of the game. Winners will get some tickets to the game, be able to sit in the press box, keep stats, and be interviewed live right here on WOWO, which we're going to do right now with Dean Jewell. First of all, Dean, let's get to know you a little bit. How old are you?
9.
9 years old. Now, where do you go to school and what grade are you in?
I'm in 4th grade and go to Grover Hill.
Grover Hill. All right, 4th grade, and now you have done a good job keeping stats here tonight, so you're going to do a good job. I got a feeling, okay? All right, so I want you to tell everybody who scored the goals tonight.
On the first period, Jenks scored. On the sixth, Bergh did. Shots on goal 6, penalties, too many men on the ice, Komets, Bergh, Lasso. Second period, Verpaelst scored, assists, Jones and Liz. Shots on goal 9, penalties, Jenks, cross-checking.
Good job. All right, my man. Now let's take a look at the shots on goal overall in the game. Can you tell me how many Kalamazoo had?
Kalamazoo had 21, 15 shots on goal in the whole game so far.
For the Komets. Right on, my man. And since I'm losing my voice, you ready to take over for me in the third period?
Yeah.
All right, Dean, there you go. Well, I might need to call you in to do the rest of the game, all right? But you did a great job tonight. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
All right, Dean Jewell, our guest statistician of the game. We'll be back. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
When two leaders in cancer work as a team, they're better together. Announcing the affiliation of the Parkview Cancer Institute with MD Anderson Cancer Network, a program of MD Anderson Cancer Center, the leading cancer center in the nation. Together, we're offering you the benefits of Parkview's revolutionary subspecialized care model, combined with the expertise of a national leader, all in one location. It's a collaboration that's bringing a higher level of cancer care to our region. Here at the Parkview Cancer Institute, patients have access to clinical trials, as well as surgical options not offered anywhere else in the region. And when you need a second opinion, Parkview is always here to help. Subspecialized physicians, access to clinical trials, unique surgical options, and now an affiliation with MD Anderson Cancer Network. That's better cancer care. Parkview, we believe in better.
Komets Sons Funeral Homes have been serving Fort Wayne and area families since it was founded in 1925. Now a member of the Dignity Memorial Network, Komets provides pre-planning, funeral planning, cremation, and memorialization services. Compassionate local care, the most meaningful services celebrating a life well lived, all provided at the best value. Komets Sons Funeral Homes, a Dignity Memorial provider.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum, the Komets holding the edge 2-1 going to the third period of play. And when the Komets are ahead after two periods, it's been very good for the Komets. The Komets are 12-0-3 this season. So the Komets are in good shape. But Matt Bowdens took a penalty right at the end of the period. Took a slashing call right at the buzzer, 20-minute mark. So Bowdens goes off, and when we return to the ice, the Kalamazoo Wings will have their sixth power play of the game. Komet fans, coming up, we have got Valentine's Day. The Komets will be here against the Indy Fuel, and then the Komets will go on the road to take on the Wheelie Nailers on Saturday. And when water, fire, mold, or storm damage strikes your home or business, you want a hometown team you can trust. Call a team the Komets call, Hayes & Sons. Learn more at hayesandSons.com. We'll take another break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
For all of your insurance needs, visit Insurance and Financial Services in Auburn.
Cheer on your hometown team, the Fort Wayne Komets, throughout the season with your hometown dealer.
Big City Cars on Lima Road.
The only dealer to give you up to $5,555 more than your trade is worth, with payments as low as $79. Plus, we'll even pay off your lease or loan in full, no matter what you owe. It's gonna be a winning season with your Fort Wayne Komets. And
Big City Cars on Lima Road.
Online at BigCityCars.com.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
Back at the Coliseum, our score is 2-1 Komets after 40 minutes of play. Komet fans, every week we have a new episode of the Huntington University Komets podcast. We have 44 episodes produced so far. I want to thank all the fans for listening. Over 10,000 plays so far, and people really enjoying all of these episodes. And if you want to check them out, just go to Komets.com and click on the podcast. Also, Apple Podcasts also has them as well. This week's guest is Comet forward Stephen Bayless, and we will take a break, come back, and we'll listen to a little bit of that episode with Stephen Bayless. We'll be back. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Are you looking for a great way to entertain family, friends, clients, or employees? Or just treat yourself to a night of entertainment? Luxury suites or club seats at the Memorial Coliseum can be exactly what you're looking for. Whether it's a Fort Wayne Comet hockey game or other sporting event, a concert or family show, suites and club seats at the Coliseum are available on a single event basis. Amazing food and drinks delivered right to your seat. You'll never miss a moment of the action. Call the Premium Seating Office, 260-480-2186, about the suites and club seats at the Memorial Coliseum.
When you need an ER, where do you turn? At Lutheran Health Network, we are ER. We are here for you with 8 convenient hospital locations throughout the region. We are the only area ER with online check-in. Save your spot in line online. To learn more, visit lutheranhealth.net/weareer. Patients are seen in order of severity, therefore your spot may not be guaranteed. In case of a life-threatening emergency, call 911.
Don't get stuck in the penalty box next season and upgrade to a Real ID. As of October 1, 2020, a Real ID compliant driver's license or state identification card is required to board commercial flights within the United States, visit military bases, and entering certain federal facilities. To view a complete list of required documentation needed to upgrade to a Real ID, visit realid.in.gov.
Time now for the Big City Cars Big Intermission Show.
So they just called you. So I thought it was because I was a captain. They were calling me Skipper. But then I found out it was Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
And we have the same name, spelled differently. I've been tagged on Twitter dozens of times back in the day. People trying to like say something negative about Skip Bayless, and I'm tagged. And sometimes I'd comment back and be like, "Hey man, like I don't even know you," and they'd be like, "Oh, sorry, wrong guy." Just to bug them. It's fun.
That's pretty funny. Okay. All right. So, but do you know Skip Bayless now? I mean, do you watch him now?
I don't watch him on TV, so no, I don't really know much about him.
All right, man. Well, so you're from Ottawa, right?
From the Ottawa Valley.
Yeah. So is that, how close is that to like the city?
It's about 40 minute drive to the city.
Yeah.
Or a little bit west of the city.
Yeah. Did you grow up there? Did you?
Yeah, I grew up. I actually grew up in the rival town as Matt Bowden's.
Oh, really?
Grew up in the rival towns of each other. He's a year older than me, so I didn't really get to play against him, but I got to play against him a couple times.
Yeah.
But just small town feel.
Yeah.
Like 9,000, 10,000 people.
Wow.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of you guys are just from small towns.
Yeah.
And it's such a different way to grow up.
It is. A little different.
Yeah.
A lot of hockey and everyone's family.
Yeah. And everybody knows what everybody's doing.
Exactly.
You know?
Oh, yeah. Everyone knows who you are. You go to the grocery store, you run into 10 people that you know.
Yeah.
I'd say hi to 2 of them. But.
Yeah. So you played against Bouds. So how did that go when you guys played against each other?
Well, I was an affiliate player that year. It was like first year Adam.
Yeah.
So it's first year like rep hockey, I guess they call it.
Yeah.
So I was just a call up. So I was just like, oh my God, here we go.
Yeah.
These guys are a year older than me, and I think he had like 8 points or something. It was like,
so he was crazy back then.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he dominated that game.
So tell me how I'm always fascinated by how you guys in Canada get to play in the NCAA. Like how does that work? Do they come and scout you?
Yeah,
because
they're around.
Yeah.
And like so if you're playing junior A, you have to pick a route. Either try to play major junior, which is the OHL, the Quebec League, or the Western Hockey League, or you play junior A and try to go to college. So the scouts come and they watch the junior A leagues that are kids that are supposed to be looking for somewhere to play in college. So, I mean, I tried to do the major junior thing. It didn't work out. I kind of got messed up and tied up in that, but I ended up sneaking my way out of it somehow and didn't have to sit out a year. So I went to Bowling Green. I just had to sit out 7 games.
Yeah. I was going to say, you were suspended.
Suspended 7 games for playing a few exhibition games in major junior.
Really?
Which, as soon as you do that, as soon as you sign anything, you're supposed to be a year for sure.
Yeah.
Every year you play it is a year suspension for NCAA rules.
Wow, so you can't.
But we fought it. Luckily, we ran into someone that could help us out.
Yeah.
And they did. It took us a whole season to get that appeal, but it worked out for us.
But that seems like a whole different world. I don't see how they could be connected.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's just you got to pick one or the other at a young age. So.
Well, that's a hard choice to make when you're a kid like
17,
that.
18.
Yeah. So you went the university route, but like when you guys play juniors, you guys, you get your college paid for, right? It's every year you play, you get a year. Or something
for
like
the
that?
major junior route, you'd sign when you sign with the team. They have like a program or like a deal in place. So like if you sign, you'll get 3 years paid for or 4. Most guys get 4. Sometimes it's a couple. It's whatever the negotiation is.
Okay. So why you didn't like major junior? You weren't.
No, I wanted to be a part of it. I just wasn't good enough. I got cut.
Oh,
It happens to the best of us. I've been cut a few times from teams, so it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Led me down a different path.
But you worked out pretty good. You went to Bowling Green, which is
I got a 4-year degree out of it, so I'm happy. Nothing to complain about.
Bowling Green's a good hockey school.
Very good. Yeah. We made it back to the tournament for the first time in 29 years last year too, which was good.
Yeah. So obviously you're still a fan.
Oh yeah, I follow up with those guys.
This is your first year pro, right?
Yeah, first year.
Yeah. So Bowling Green, it's a great atmosphere there, right? It's like
very similar to this. A lot of people love the hockey. We kind of pack the place, but not really not like this place. But we get 2,500.
Oh, sure. It's a smaller rink. Yeah.
Much smaller rink.
Yeah, and you get it's almost like a college football game too.
Yeah, it's loud in there. They got the band in the back corner. Tin roof. It's loud.
Yeah. So it's a whole different animal, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun.
So what did you study at Bowling Green? What is your degree in? What are you going to be doing down the road?
I am a major in global communications and a minor in management.
Okay.
And I don't know what that's going to get me, but
does that mean you can run a cell phone store?
I don't know. I could maybe run a McDonald's, be the manager there. I don't know. So see what comes.
Global communication. Okay. How does someone stumble upon global communication?
Well, I was in sports management my first semester, but a couple mix-ups with the paperwork, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I had to change my major within like 3 days, or I would have been eligible to play in the next semester because of the credit issue. They didn't line up.
Yeah.
And we didn't catch it until 3 weeks left in the semester. So.
Stephen Bayless from this week's episode of the Huntington University Komets podcast. If you want to check the rest of that out, all you got to do is go to Komets.com, click on Fan Zone, and it is right there. Also, you can go to Apple Podcasts as well and check that out. We'll play a little bit more of that coming up Friday night and Saturday when we are in Wheeling. We'll take a break. You are listening to Comet Hockey on Whoa Whoa.
There's nothing like waking up to a warm, delicious breakfast deal.
Huh?
Get up, sleepyhead. Tim Hortons has breakfast double deals. Grab the new deal on egg and cheese wrap snackers, 2 for just $3.
Nice.
Or say hello to 2 sausage, egg, and cheese English muffins or bagel sandwiches for just $4.
Hello.
Really hungry? Well, now you can get 2 hearty bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits for just $5.
I'm getting my keys.
Wake up to breakfast double deals. Now at Tim Hortons. Limited time only at participating restaurants. Single item at regular price on menu. No substitutions.
Enjoy your backyard. Visit Knob Brick and Fireplaces to see a huge selection of paver and retaining wall systems for your home. While you're there, you can learn about the outdoor fireplace options that are available from Outdoor Lifestyles. And be sure to check out the showroom for the latest indoor models from Heatolator. Visit Knob Brick and Fireplaces at 4936 Knob Road or on the web at knobbrick.com. NOBBRICK.com. Knob Brick and Fireplaces, Fort Wayne's only locally owned real brick and mortar store.
Oh, Daniel, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Illinois Road has added some new players to the team this year. Introducing the all-new Jeep Gladiator and Ram 1500. Also now in the starting lineup is the all-newly redesigned Jeep Cherokee. It's capable, modern, and stylish, all wrapped into one. The new scrapper on the team is the all-new Dodge Challenger Hellcat Red Eye. With almost 800 horsepower, this secret weapon will leave the competition wondering what hit them. We also have an awesome lineup of our new line of commercial ProMaster vans for all your work work needs. Come see the complete lineup of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks all in one place. O'Daniel is a proud sponsor of Comet Hockey, and we invite all the fans to come experience the O'Daniel difference when buying your next car, truck, or SUV. O'Daniel on Illinois Road next to Meyer, or online at o'DanielAuto.com.
You're listening to Comet Hockey.
Here we go, third period from the Coliseum. The Komets are up 2-1, but they are skating a man down. Matt Bowden slashing at the 20-minute mark.
Not a good penalty at that time, especially it was in the offensive zone in the last 20 seconds of the period, but they'll have to kill it off. They did a good job so far of killing penalties off. Get over this 2 minutes, and let's go after them and score some goals.
Here's the face-off from center ice. Petrozelli wins it back. And now it's cleared all the way down the length of the ice. Hildebrand comes out. He'll stop it. And Tho will start things up for the Wings in his own end. Kovacs will get it back into the Komet zone. Comes into the corner. Here's Garrett Ross. Ross along the far side. Sets it up top to the blue line. Now back down low to Ross. Ross and Sorensen. Little give and go here in the corner. Verpaelst gets it away. Comes up to the blue line. Tho over to Fairley.
Keep him wide.
The
Keep him pushing.
And that's exactly what the Komets are doing. Down into the corner. Kovacs sends it up top. Fairley sends it back. Shot saved. Rebound. Ferguson gets the left leg on it. Can he trap it? The puck is still loose. And now it gets out to the blue line.
Can't clear it.
Tho goes down in the corner. Chasing after it is Ganley. Now back down low to Ross. Wings on a power play here. 2-1 Komets. Tho at the blue line. Over to Sorensen, top of the left circle. Sorensen sneaks it backwards. Out of Tho. Back to Sorensen, up along the wall. Komets not giving him anything.
Intercepts it, deflects it out.
Petrozelli got a piece of it. And now the Wings got to regroup. Fairley comes across the line, avoids a check from Bergh. They put it out over in front of the net. Look at Ferguson. No, it's in. Ferguson made a great save, the initial one, then the rebound goes in.
Yeah, they moved the puck. They got it in deep on him. They shook it on the short side. Ferguson made the first save. Then he got down, and once he was down and sprawled out, it was just a matter of it kept being kicked around till they got three guys in front of the net, and they finally got a piece of it deflected in. They score on a power play. Komets almost kill it off.
Both goals by Kalamazoo tonight have been on the power play. Komets have given the Wings 6-man advantages.
122 that came at.
So we are tied at 2 here in the third.
Back to 5-on-5.
So the face-off will return to center ice. Taylor and McKenzie. Now Taylor gets kicked out. Here is Boston Lear. And now the Wings with the puck. Goes back here to McKenzie. McKenzie off the wall on the left side. And Taylor will get it in to the near side corner. McKenzie up along the near side. And now to the corner to Van Voorhis. Van Voorhis trying to get around McKenzie. Now back up along the far side. Wings with it. We're skating 5-on-5 here, folks. Now that's cleared all the way into the wing zone. It will be Hildebrand. He'll send it behind the line. Tevis left side to Lear. Avoids a stick check from Gottlieb. Now the Komets steal it. On the far side, it's Łyszczarczyk. Łyszczarczyk, gave it right back up. Taylor now with it in the Kalamazoo zone. Ganley on the far boards. Wings with it. Backhander on the left side. Ganley takes it off the wall and now pitched into the Komet end. It comes on the near side corner. After it is Redekop, far side. Komets banking out to the neutral zone. No one can get a hold of it. Petrozelli got a stick on it.
Close checking right now.
Goes back into the Kalamazoo zone. Tho will get it back into the Komet zone. It comes off the end wall. Ferguson thought about playing it. He will leave it for Redekop. Redekop couldn't get to it. Now back along the far side. It is Łyszczarczyk. He'll scoop it up. He'll clear it out. Komets cannot get control of the puck here. Wings have it in their own zone. Catalyst will take it off the boards. Gloved at Ross. We got a 2-on-1, but only playing the puck. Yep, with the hand. So the Komets have got to get off to better starts. And it seems like the first minute and the final minute of periods have been the real problem in this 4-game skid they're on.
Yeah, we're almost 3 minutes in the period. They killed most of the penalty off, but they didn't get it all. They haven't been in the Kalamazoo zone yet. They've been fighting to just keep it out of their zone and protect their own net. We're tied at 2, starting the third period.
Komets just 15 shots tonight. They came in averaging 34 a game.
The shooter's going, guys. Little offense, up and down, north and south.
Here's the drop in the neutral zone. It's sent all the way around into the Komet zone. And it's Gallipo behind the net. Back on the far boards. Wings with it to the blue line. And now Sean Sedlowski has it. Sedlowski sends it back where it's tipped. Now to Gallipo. Gallipo trying to come across the line. He'll hand it off to Jenks. Jenks on the right side to Sedlowski. Pass goes behind him a little bit, but he's able to get it. Sedlowski goes down in the corner. Sends it around behind the net. Diamantoni is down there for the Wings, and now the Wings will take it off the wall, and they are able to get it out. Fairley with the puck at the center line. And Fairley coming across the line. Diamantoni hands it off up along the near side and up top of the blue line. Over, here's a drive that is going to be tipped. And now back over on the far side to Gallipo. Gallipo cannot clear it. Gallipo with a second attempt along the wall, rolls to Jenks. Jenks now will get it to the center line. Bouncing puck back along the far side. The Wings have got it in their own zone. We're tied at 2 here in the third. Boston Lear comes across, but there is Verpaelst. Verpaelst will take it off the wall, and the Wings with it. Back into the Komet zone, and now McKenzie up along the near side. Rymsha gets there along the near boards, gets it out. The Komets finally get it across the line. Bergh cross-ring pass. McKenzie shot, missed it high. And back along the left side, it's going to be Lear with it. Lear gets back on Diaz. Binkley gets a hip on him. It goes to McKenzie, takes a wide turn with it.
McKenzie, little steam down the ice he goes.
He'll take it across, drops it to Rymsha. Couldn't handle the pass. Peshnig back, and he'll flip it into the Kalamazoo zone. Hildebrandt will glove it out of the air. And now we go back to Boston Lear. He'll come across the line. Lear played it into the corner. Goes back to Taylor. Now to the blue line. The Komets have got it. On the right side, it is Gottlieb coming across. Lost it at the last second. Now back up along the near boards. Petrozelli moving his feet, going down into the Komet zone. Takes it off the wall. Redekop on the far side. Sneaks into the corner, waits a moment, feeds it up along the wall. Well, the Komets have got it. And it's Ben Jones coming across. Shot goes wide. Łyszczarczyk up along the far boards. He'll take it in. There's another shot in the save by Hildebrandt.
Yeah, that would have been wide, but they threw it at the net. Get a little forechecking going, make things happen around the goal. Line change, both teams. Face-off will stay in the Kalamazoo zone. We played 5 minutes and 30 seconds. We got a tie score at 2. Third period here, Coliseum.
Face off to the right of Hildebrandt. Komets back in action on Friday, Valentine's Day. Indy will be in town. Drop goes into the corners. Wilson along the far side. Wilson will get it to the center line, and coming across, little give and go.
Look out, walking in.
Ross, and he is taken off the puck, and we got a penalty called. Slashing will be
just going to be a penalty, too. It could have been a penalty shot, very close, but just a penalty. Komets find themselves short again as Kalamazoo busts right down the center of the ice. Jenks has to pull the man down or slash him so he didn't get the direct shot on Ferguson.
And Ross shaken up on the play. He'll make his way to the bench, but it's another power play chance for Kalamazoo. It will be their 7th of the game. Both goals by Kalamazoo scored on the power play. Komets only one shot on goal here in the third.
Face off in the Komet zone. They get the 4 players out there they want. Take the draw.
Face off will be to the right of Dylan Ferguson, who's played well tonight.
Rymsha is going to take the draw.
Need to kill this one off. Rymsha gets into the face-off circle. And it will be Ross, who is okay after going right into the net after getting slashed by Jenks. Or that's Taylor. And the the drop goes to Verpaelst. He'll send it around the wall.
All the way down the ice. Good play.
Good start for the Comet penalty killers. Sorensen goes behind the net. And he'll give it up to Kovacs on the left side. Kovacs feeds it forward. The Wings come across the line. Now they bear down. Here's a shot. Save made by Ferguson. Left the rebound. Goes up top of the blue line to Tho. Tho slides it over. Fairly top of the left circle. Sends it back to Tho and now returns it. And it is Fairly up top. Far side now. Kalamazoo on a power play. And it is Tho, high slot, moves it over along the far side, and the Wings taking their time.
Trying to move it into the right man, but they can't. Comets doing good defense.
They come down low into the corner. Comet sliding all over the place, trying to block the shot as it goes back up to Kovacs to the blue line. Here's Tho, and moving over to his left. Sorensen had a man on the far side, missed him, and that's going to wheel out.
We get a break there.
Puck rimmed all the way out, and the Wings back on the attack here. It's Sorensen going all the way back into his own end now.
Bergh chasing.
All over him. Bergh will take the puck away. Now here's Bowden, shorthanded. Goes behind the net. Needs a little bit of help. All he'll do is send it back, getting the penalty clock off. Down to 36 seconds to go on the man advantage. And it's Peshnig winding up. Goes to Mason Bergh. Now Redekopoulos on the far side will get it into the Kalamazoo zone. Back behind the net. 20 seconds to go in the penalty to Jenks. Tevis has got it for the Wings. Down the middle of the ice he comes, drops it back to Catalyst.
Sidlowski forecheck in.
Off the stick of Van Voorsen into the corner. Down to 9 seconds to go on the penalty. Up along the near side, Komets, Sidlowski, backhander out of the zone.
Get it out.
Wing.
All even, 5-on-5. Good job, guys.
Back to 5-on-5.
Another penalty right there, tripping at center.
Delayed call.
Who is it, Sidlowski?
Now Bayless snagged the loose puck.
Yep. Sidlowski, I believe, took a hand off the stick and moved out to try to poke stick somebody. Knocked the feet from underneath him. Sidlowski right in the penalty box. And Komets, a man short again.
We'll be back. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Outback Steakhouse invites all Comet fans to check out their great menu of steaks and seafood at their Village of Coventry location. Whether it's the center cut sirloin or the bone-in ribeye, you just can't beat the quality of Outback Steakhouse. Open 7 days a week. Get your steak or seafood prepared just the way you like it. And while you're at Outback, don't miss out on the famous bloomin' onion. Outback Steakhouse located in the Village of Coventry, just off the I-69 Jefferson exit on Fort Wayne's southwest side.
The Holiday Inn at the Coliseum, located across from the Memorial Coliseum, is the official home of the Komets. Whether it's a corporate meeting to large wedding receptions or just a getaway weekend, the Holiday Inn has you covered. Event space in the Holiday Inn can hold up to 300 people, and with 151 guest rooms, the Holiday Inn is ready to meet your personal or business needs. With a highly trained staff at the Holiday Inn, you can count on things being done right. Contact the Holiday Inn at the Coliseum to schedule your event today at 260-579-9135.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Here we go again. Man short. Komets again. Third penalty of the power of the third period. All going to Kalamazoo.
Here's the puck drop. In the Comet zone, Sorensen with a swipe at it. Does not get it on Ferguson. Goes back behind the net to Ross. Far side to the blue line now. It is Fairly up along the wall. Up top to Tho. Left side, one-timer.
Shot wide.
Wide. Far side, Kovacs. Kovacs takes his time and it comes down low.
The goal crease.
Ferguson.
Loose puck.
Find it. It's loose now on the far side. And it's going to go to Petrozelli.
Gets it out.
Petrozelli draws a crowd. Comes across the line. Look at Petrozelli hanging onto the puck along the far side.
3 men trying to get the puck off.
Yes, he drew 3 men. And we've got a penalty call, and it's going to be on Kalamazoo.
Yeah. Petrozelli did a good job, and then just as he left the pile, Kalamazoo player had a hold of him just enough to knock him over. We get a bit of a break there. That'll nullify the penalty, and we may get a penalty at the end of this.
And Petrozelli, that was all Petey down there.
Yep.
He drew 3 defenders, short-handed, and it's going to go on Sorensen, who got a hold of Petrozelli It was just causing all kinds of havoc.
Yeah, he did a good job digging the puck out of the Komet zone, down the boards. He got pinned by 3 Kalamazoo players, held on to the puck as long as he could, then broke away and drew a penalty. Not much better than that. Face off in the Kalamazoo zone, 4-on-4.
4-on-4 hockey here, tied at 2 in the third. Here's Gottlieb up along the far side of the blue line. Bowens will take a shot. Save made by Hildebrand. And the rebound is gobbled up by Boston Lear. Lear coming down the middle of the ice, moving over to his right, trying to get past Bergh. Bergh leans into him as he rides him into the corner. Up top to the blue line, sliding over to Diamond Tony. Diamond Tony spins around. Oh, he's going to go down to the corner. Now he cuts to the net. Shot. Save made by Ferguson, and the puck
scramble
sits there
again
for a moment. Now it's going to be cleared out. Wings with the puck in their own zone. It's Stowe on the left side. Now Hill pitched over on back to the near side to Van Voorhis, and the Wings back up in their own zone. Van Voorhis on the right side. He'll come across the line, drops it back up along the wall. Now back to Van Voorhis. In 20 seconds, Komets will go on a power play. Van Voorhis to the blue line, and it's going to go
outside.
Into the zone. Tevis goes back, all the way back into his own end. Comes forward with it. He carries across the line. Tevis, now he goes behind that. He tries to center it. It just
rebound
goes
in
by.
front.
Gallipo down there, lost it to Taylor. Taylor tries to center it. Nobody home.
Kalamazoo steals. 2-on-1.
Here we go. We got a 2-on-1 coming out of the box. It's Sidlowski coming
Take
in.
the
He
shot.
shoots. Save made. Rebound is going to be steered up along the
Hildebrand
near
stops
side.
Sidlowski point blank.
And the Komets got to get back on defense. Here's a shot. Ferguson the save. That'll find
Up in
its
the glass.
way into the screen.
Komets got a break. Sidlowski come out of the box. They caught the defense 2-on-1. Sid went in the off wing. He had the goalie by himself. He took the shot. Hildebrand beat him. Face off back in the Komet zone.
Halfway done with the third period here tonight. We're tied at 2.
We have a power play for 29 seconds. Komets.
Face off in the Komet zone.
Come on, got a time for a good rush here.
Gallipo has it. Komets trying to enter the zone here on a power play.
Offside, it looked like.
Right. Oh, he tried dragging the foot.
Looked like offside.
Rymsha, a little bit too much speed on the right side. Tried keeping that foot on the line. Could not.
Face-off comes outside the zone with 18 seconds. Still plenty of time. Get one good rush, one good shot.
Rymsha on the face-off wins it back to Gallipo. 14 seconds to go on the penalty. Komets get across the line quickly, but can't do anything with it. Poked back out to the center line. McKenzie with it, down to 5 seconds to go on the penalty. Coming into the Kalamazoo zone.
Lose a point.
Łyszczarczyk.
All even,
Łyszczarczyk
5-on-5.
And coming in the back door, it was Jones. Could not get it to him. And the Wings clear back to the Komet line. Coming down the middle of the ice. Here's Łyszczarczyk. Hands it off. Gallipo in front of the net. Knocked
Goal
away.
mouth.
Back up along the near side. And now out of the zone. Back into the Komet zone goes Gottlieb. Gottlieb on the far side. And now Jones takes it off the glass and back into the Kalamazoo zone. Hildebrand will stop it behind the net. Under 9 to go here in the third. Tied at 2. Wings with the puck.
Finally back to 5-on-5.
Ross coming down the middle of the ice. Nothing there. Komets pick it back up. Redicop will go to Sidlowski. He'll get it into the Kalamazoo zone. Goes down into the corner. Jenks goes in after it. Jenks right out in front.
Sidlowski shot.
Alone shot. Missed it wide.
Didn't have much to shoot at, but he missed the net on it.
Sidlowski was wide open. Puck comes down into the Komet zone. No icing on it. Kalamazoo gets there first. Here's Stowe up along the near side.
Puck stolen.
Redicop falls down, able to get it to Jenks though, and Jenks will get it into the Kalamazoo zone. Van Voorhis behind the net, swipes it around up along the near side, and it is Catalyst. Catalyst on the move, gets it over to Fairley. Fairley into the Komet zone. And the Komets go behind the net. Pass comes to the Comet blue line. Mason Bergh with it. Now to Jason Binkley. Binkley looking for Rymsha. Pass too tall for him. And now it's thrown back into the Comet zone. Boston Lear will come across the line with it. Van Voorst in the corner. He sends it wide of the net. Back on the far side. Though wraps it around the wall and back up along the near side. And back to Van Voorst. Van Voorst up along the wall. Comets dig it off the wall. And it's McKenzie.
Dump it in. Go get it, guys.
Goes off the stick of Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt will go on the left side. Comets caught in a line change here. Van Voorst will come across quickly. Comets close that gap also quickly, and now it's going to go back behind the net. Kovacs, far side for Kalamazoo, coming all the way up top of the blue line. Gets crowded by Jones, but he's able to get it down into the corner. Now they center it. Verpaelst is there for the Comets, banks it off the wall, and down it goes.
7 minutes to go.
Tied at 2. Ross quickly back into the Comet zone. Verpaelst gets down there. Verpaelst along the far side, gets sandwiched by 2 defenders. Now Petroselli comes in to help out. And everybody down there in the corner. Now it gets loose. Comets with it. Bayless will come across the
wide,
line.
cut
Bayless
to the net.
Takes a shot, just missed it.
Bayless, nice play, missed the net with it.
Back on the far boards. And it's Tevis back into the Comet zone.
This will be offside, delayed.
Rims and around.
Bring it out.
Gallipo with it. And Gallipo over to Bowdens. Bowdens will flip it into the Kalamazoo zone, and it goes down below the goal line. Sent around up along the near side. Wings with it. Wilson moving over to the far boards, lost it to Jenks. Jenks now tries to go on the opposite side, and he does. Stepping up is Gottlieb into the corner.
Sedlowski's going to get a shot here.
Sean Sedlowski could not get to it. And now Redekop has got to go all the way back into the Comet zone. Comets catching some of the momentum here as Gottlieb has got the puck. Under 6 to go here in the third. Off the wall, Sean Sedlowski moves it into the Kalamazoo zone. Comes down into the corner. Up along the near side, coming to the blue line. Gottlieb will glove it down. He'll golf it up along the far side. Jenks is there. Jenks up along the wall, looking for someone to give it to. Comes all the way up top of the blue line. He'll just put it into the corner. Comets will chase after it. There is Bowdens with it. Nothing there. And it's stolen away by Diamond Tony. Diamond Tony will come across the line on the left wing. Diamond Tony comes into the corner. Jason Binkley pushes him into the boards. Brett McKenzie comes in to help out, and the Comets with it. Redekop will go all the way back into the Kalamazoo zone. That will be an icing on the Comets.
5:05 left in the game. Faceout goes back into the Comets. We're tied at 2. Need a goal, guys. Come on, get some shots.
Down it goes into the Comet zone to the right of Ferguson.
5-5 shots on goal in the period. Kalamazoo got them early with their power plays, but Comets have pecked away a little bit coming back.
McKenzie on the face-off for the Comets. Over to Mason Bergh. Bergh on the far side. Takes it off the glass. Reaching for it as Rymsha cannot get there. And now it will be Tho pitching it into the Comet zone. Back on the far side, Pechnik gets it over to Bergh, and Bergh goes back up along the far side. Big hit there by McKenzie on his man. Now McKenzie will take the puck back in the Comet zone. Jason Binkley sends it back onto the far side. It is Pechnik, intercepted by Lear. Lear coming across the line. Lear comes down into the corner. Ben Jones couldn't do anything with it. Back up along the near side to the blue line. It's Tho. His shot goes wide of the net. Pechnik up along the far side, and Pechnik will take it off the glass.
Waved off, no icing.
All the way
Get
down
in there and forecheck.
Into the Kalamazoo zone. Tevis along the near side. Kovacs, he lost it to Łyszczarczyk. Now Kovacs going to take it right back. He'll get it to Sandler as he comes across the line.
Check.
Gets hit by Gallipo. Now Petroselli spins it into the corner. Here in the Comet zone, comes off the wall. Now the Comets got numbers 3-on-2 as they come across the line.
Petroselli
shot. And a save made by Hildebrandt.
Yep. Good shot coming off the left wing. Petroselli down low. Goaltender gets it in the pads, holds on. Komets had 2 men rushing for the net. No rebound.
And we'll take a break. You're listening to Comet Hockey on WOWO.
Cheer on your hometown team, the Fort Wayne Komets, throughout the season with your hometown dealer.
Big City Cars on Lima Road.
The only dealer to give you up to $5,555 more than your trade is worth, with payments as low as $79. Plus, we'll even pay off your lease or loan in full, no matter what you owe. It's gonna be a winning season with your Fort Wayne Komets and
Big City Cars on Lima Road.
Online at BigCityCars.com.
Hey, life is crazy fast. Fuel up right with Fresh Fit sandwiches at Subway restaurants. Our better-for-you options include turkey breast, black forest ham, and sweet onion chicken teriyaki on wheat with all the veggies. Get Fresh Fit, only at Subway. Fresh Fit refers to 6-inch subs on 9-grain wheat bread with all the fresh vegetables. Fresh Fit subs are prepared in front of you and not a diet program. Please consult your doctor before commencing any exercise or weight loss program to ensure that your own individual health circumstances are taken into account.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Jacob Insurance Service in Angola.
3:55 to go in the third period. We're tied at 2 at the Coliseum.
Jenks, Sidlowski, Bowden on the far wing over there. Come on, guys. Win the draw.
Puck drop shot and a save made by Hildebrand.
Yep. Jenks won the draw cleanly right back to the point. Good shot by Redforth. Right on the net. Up high. No rebound, though.
To the right of Hildebrand we go.
Yeah, we need that shot down low in the scramble in between the legs.
Jenks will take the drop.
Missed drop there. Kalamazoo gets kicked out.
Simon Tony will not be able to continue. Jenks has a new opponent. It's Sorensen, and
back
Jenks
to the point again.
Redicop will get it into the corner. Bowden's wrapped up. Could have been a hold there. Puck comes along the near side, and now it's going to be kicked into the corner.
Sidlowski in deep. Forechecking.
They go up along the far side. Sorensen takes it off the wall. And now the wings coming into the Comet zone. And Max Gottlieb is there. Takes it off the glass, but not out. The wings have it. Here's a shot save made by Ferguson. Came right to Sorensen.
Standing out on top of that crease. Makes the save up high. No rebound on the play.
And now Fairley trying to bait the Comets into something. Sidlowski and Jenks down there. And now Bowden's also smiling. Matt Bowden's has 8 fights this season, so 2 more, he gets a suspension.
Yeah, he doesn't need any more of that.
Yeah,
he's got enough guys suspended.
Yeah, so Matt Bowden certainly doesn't want any, doesn't want to drop the gloves. So face-off coming up in the Comet zone. Comets, of course, still without Chase Stewart and Kyle Haas, who are still serving their 6-game suspension. After tonight, they'll just have 2 left.
Back next weekend.
Face off to the left of Ferguson.
Komets here Friday, Indianapolis, Wheeling on Saturday.
We're tied at 2. Here's the face-off in the Comet zone to the blue line. Catalyst will keep it in. Sends it around the wall, and it comes down into the corner. Up top into the blue line. Now cycled down low. Van Voris on the far side. Escapes, goes behind the net. And the wings with it in the Comet zone. Here is Boston Lear in front, and a man wide open.
Man up.
And he's
3 minutes left in the game.
It was Tho all alone into the corner, back behind the net. Verpaelst will pick up the puck, sends it around the wall. Mason Bergh up along the far side.
Kalamazoo pinching in.
And it comes into the corner, and back after it is Brett McKenzie. McKenzie and Van Voris. McKenzie taking off the puck, and it goes to Gallipo. Gallipo off the glass and finally gets it out. On the far side, Komets pick it up. It's Mason Bergh. He carried it into the zone, but could not get the handle on it. Back the other way, Kovacs coming across into Comet territory. Up along the near side, here is Petruzzelli. 2:22 to go in the third. Komets will pitch it into the Kalamazoo zone. When we go down here, it's going to be the wings with it on the left side. And it looks like that's Garrett Ross down there into the corner. Komets try and take it off his stick. Petrozelli is down there. Comes to Jones. Now Łyszczarczyk coming in.
Łyszczarczyk.
And he's save made by Hildebrand.
He broke to the net. Got puck knocked off his stick.
There is Petrozelli. Under 2 to go in the third. Jason Binkley. Binkley back behind Ferguson. Tries to spread everybody out. Binkley over onto the far side. Tie hockey game here in the third. Puck is going to come up off the stick of Łyszczarczyk. Now back along the far side. It's going to find its way back into the Komet zone. Jason Binkley goes back behind Ferguson. Sends it over to Peshnig. And now it's going to be tapped into the Kalamazoo zone. The Komets cannot get possession of it. And it's Diamond Tony into the Komet zone. Gottlieb will grab it behind the net. He lost it. Now it's going to be sent along the near side as two wings collide.
Collision, yeah.
It goes out of play.
Collision, the two K-wing guys banged each other pretty good in front of the net. Fortunately, the puck went up over the glass, and we get a face-off in the Komet zone. Start her over, guys.
1:16 to go, period number 3. Tied at 2. Kalamazoo with 28 shots tonight. Komets with 22. Just 1:16 to go. Big face-off. And it will be the captain, A.J. Jenks.
Sidlowski out there, Bowden on the far wing. Minute 16 seconds in the game. Face-off in the Komet zone. Come on, guys. Clean draw here.
Diamond Tony will take the face-off for Kalamazoo. Goes into the corner. Gallipo to the far side. Can't get it out. Now it goes deep into the corner. Gallipo in after it again. Goes along the far side. He sends it forward. That's going to be a bouncer into the Kalamazoo zone.
Last minute of the period.
Diamond Tony sends it around the wall. Jenks steps up, tries to stop it from advancing. The puck's still going to go back into the Komet zone. Verpaelst on the far side. Gives it up to Sidlowski. Sidlowski coming across the line. Floats it down into the corner. And Jenks is down there with 43 seconds to play. Can't do anything with it. And it's Diamond Tony up along the wall. He'll send it all the way into the Komet zone. It comes down into the corner. And that's going to be icing. That was not smart move at all.
Yeah, well, they're trying to get the man behind the defense and throw it in the corner, but couldn't get it there, so the face-off comes all the way back on an icing call. 34 seconds. Face-off in the Kalamazoo zone. Let's get a draw and a shot.
Face-off to the right of Hildebrand. Tied at 2. And our referee and the linesman having a little discussion here.
Well, it was an icing call, so the same line has to stay on the ice. They're trying to figure out
and I think they were
who was
trying
out
to
there.
change. Yeah, they think Kalamazoo is in the midst of changing.
They got players going all over the place. So 5 players on the ice. Komets will have power play. Will have face-off in Kalamazoo zone. McKenzie will take the draw. Let's get it back.
All right. Brett McKenzie will take the face-off. And he wins it. Redikoff will go down into the corner. And now Brett McKenzie to Mason Bergh. Bergh up along the far side. And down in the corner, Rymsha with it. Rymsha back to McKenzie. Now up along the near side. And it's going to be Lear getting it out of there with 18 seconds to go. Redikoff goes behind the net. Goes behind Ferguson. He's got a man on him. And he sends it forward. Backhander into the zone. Hildebrand will stop it. He'll kick it into the corner for Catalyst with 5 seconds to go. Wings with it behind the nets. And we're going to overtime. All right, both teams pick up a point. The Komets desperately need the extra one. So we had a 3-on-3 overtime for 7 minutes. We'll take a break, tied at 2, going to the extra frame. You're listening to Komet Hockey on WOWO.
Bridgewater Golf Club in Auburn is always open to the public. You're enjoying a hockey game right now, but that doesn't mean you can't dream about golf. Warm days on a beautifully manicured course sounds good, right? Bridgewater Golf Club is an 18-hole par 72 course with tees for every skill level. Also, you can enjoy the Bridgewater full-service restaurant that's open year-round. Visit BridgewaterGC.com to see everything Bridgewater Golf Club in Auburn has to offer. Enjoy the rest of the game.
WOWO and WMEE HD2 Fort Wayne on 1190 AM, 107.5 FM. Depend on it.
Comet Hockey is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance and Gregory Associates in Fort Wayne.
Komets pick up a point. We're going to overtime. Komets gave up that goal in the first minute of the period as the Komets were on a penalty kill, and that is the difference here tonight.
Yeah, the first 8 minutes of the period, Komets had 3 power plays against them. So they did score 1 and tied it up at 2-2 at the 1:22 mark. Farley, he tied it for Kalamazoo. Komets fought off the penalties, finally got themselves one, and weren't able to put the puck away. But shots on goal in that period, 7-7. Game, Kalamazoo's outshot the Komets 28-22. So 3-on-3 for a 7-minute time frame if they need it.
Komets 6-1-2 on overtimes this year. Kalamazoo 5-0-1.
Jenks and Petroselli up front.
Gottlieb back in the blue line.
Gottlieb on the point.
And Jenks wins it. It goes back to Gottlieb. And the Komets start up from their own end. 3-on-3 overtime. Gottlieb on the right side. Over to Mason Bergh. Bergh on the left wing now. Tries to get it across. Cannot. Now Petroselli will go back into his own zone. And Petroselli goes behind Ferguson. And he gives it to Bergh. Bergh, cross-ring pass to Gottlieb. Gottlieb coming across the line. Gottlieb up along the wall. Got a man open to him. Couldn't get it to him. Now left side, Bergh. Bergh now trying to spread everybody out. Lost the puck.
Lost control.
And now the Wings will have a chance. Sorensen coming on the right side. Sends it, and it's intercepted by Bergh. Tries to send it forward to Gottlieb, and Gottlieb will go back into the Komet zone. Sorensen all over him. They go down into the corner. Now Sidlowski chases after it up along the far side. And it goes up top to the blue line. Wings with it. They send it back all the way in their own end. And Van Voorst tracks after it. He's got it behind Hildebrand. Tied at 2 in overtime. Coming to the center line. Komets with it. Here is Gallipo. Gallipo's stick handles. Got Taylor on him. He goes behind the net. And now with a head of steam on the right side.
Gallipo all the way down by himself.
Come across. He comes in on the goaltender. Couldn't get a shot off.
Use the trailer.
Back over. Here's Sidlowski. Coming in front. Sidlowski with a shot. Saved by Hildebrand.
Good shot. Good save.
Now on the near side, it goes to Taylor. Komets with it. It's McKenzie right in front of the net. He's still got it. McKenzie up top. Here's a drive. Missed wide. Comes off the end wall, and Hildebrand will cover.
Yeah, he saw enough of that. He won the puck early. Gallipo, good shot from the point. Missed the net, though. Hit the net, guys. Komets with a couple of breaks there, getting the loose puck, throwing it around.
Komets one shot on goal here in the overtime. Kalamazoo with none. Face off will be to the right of Hildebrand. And we have got Rymsha to take the face off. Redicott back there for the Komets. So is Łyszczarczyk. Goes right back to Hildebrand, and he'll cover it up. Face off will go to the
two forwards will be able to move the puck pretty good if they have control of it. Redkoff back on the point, the only defenseman.
Face off won by the Wings. They've got it in their own end. There's Kovacs on the far side. Dribbles the puck coming across the line. Kovacs drops on the near side, centers it, shot. Nice save by Ferguson.
Got to say it paid.
Tevis goes back behind the net all the way around. Now Tevis still with it, being chased by Łyszczarczyk. He's going to take it out of the zone. Off the wall and back into the Kalamazoo zone. Now goes Diamond Tony. 4:28 to go, or 4:38 to go in overtime. And the Wings with the puck. Diamond Tony, far side. Will come across the line, sends it back into the corner. And it's Fairley. Fairley and Łyszczarczyk. Fairley
keep him outside.
Breaks free. Now it goes behind the net. Rymsha will take the puck away. Now a lot of room out there. Rymsha on the right side. Gets around one man coming across.
Walking in.
Shot. He scores!
Rymchik.
Drake Rymsha with the game winner.
There we go. Good goal, Rymchik. Used his speed, broke down the right wing, cut in, beat the defenseman. Good shot, down low, beat Hildebrand down low on the stick side. Overtime goal
for the Fort Wayne Komets in overtime, 3-2, and the 4-game skid has been broken. And hopefully now the Komets will get more bodies on the ice Friday night against Indy, and the Komets can finally turn the corner. 2 big points with everybody else idle in the division.
Yep, 2 big points, and the crowd stuck around for the whole thing. Nice goal, Rymsha, going down the wing, breaking wide. Beat the defenseman. That was the key to it at the blue line. Walked in. He had a man with him. Could have passed off. He elected to shoot. He beat Hildebrand one-on-one down low on the stick side. Good shot. Good goal.
And I think even more important than the 2 points tonight was the play of Dylan Ferguson.
Yeah.
Ferguson
played well.
was outstanding tonight. His first game since January 12th.
And after they scored the winning goal, Ferguson was doing a couple of little zigzags back there, and he was pretty happy and excited for the win. He needed it. He played well to build his confidence up.
Komets win it 3-2 in overtime. We'll be back. You're listening to Komet Hockey on Whoa Whoa.